War of the Daltons?
Yes. Where's my book?
War of the
Of the
Daltons.
Daltons. Yes.
Oh God.
Yes, I noticed in Facebook people are not happy that Amber's divorcing Anthony.
Really?
Nobody is happy. Yeah, it's
Well,
like
because I mean they don't understand Anthony is a narcissist. They don't get that he's mistreating her. But we'll talk about that.
Can I say
I
something
guess
else?
that's what they don't get. I don't know.
Why can't? Why are they upset that she's divorcing him? Shouldn't he get
That's just
divorced?
that's just the audience. They love the Dalton
they
family.
love the Daltons.
They
People
love the
must realize
Daltons.
that the Daltons are loved, and everybody was hoping that this marriage would work out. And the fact that Amber is the one who initiated the divorce, that's why there everybody's tearing her apart.
And yeah, but it's Anthony who won't do anything because he's
Go with it.
stuck on his narcissistic ways and
Mm-hmm.
he's going to do what he wants to do and he doesn't care. And I said earlier to myself, Anthony needs he would have been better off with Elisa. You know how Elisa just gave up her life for Darren?
Yes.
That's what Anthony wants.
At one point, Amber was doing that when he came back.
Well,
Amber was
yes,
almost doing that.
that's what she
So
was she
she's just
was doing.
yeah, she's reclaiming her life. No, she's just
And
reclaiming her life.
he doesn't like it. And you know the sad part is that he wasn't that way until he walked through the door with no boundaries. And when he came
Exactly.
back, he's just king of the hill. And now he acts like he doesn't know anything. Like he forgot everything when he left. He came back an empty shell. Like, what's the show? Men in Black. Where they
I
shoot
felt
you with
sorry
that
for him
gun.
today. Trust me. He was just sitting there playing with his ring. Did you see that part when he
I
was
feel
just sitting
sorry for
there
him.
playing with his ring?
I saw
And I'm
it.
like, oh my God, this man.
I did the 2 videos
Yeah. I
on
was
that one. I
just
really
feeling
enjoyed
so
it
sorry
though.
for him.
I really enjoyed it watching those 2. And I knew the second one when he went to her car, he was going to lambaste her because
Hmm.
that's what he does. When she doesn't do what
He
he
has a
wants,
tell. He
he
has a tell.
doesn't want her to
Whenever time
talk.
he does this, whenever
Yes,
time he go like
like
this,
this.
and then he
You
start to
know,
do this, you know that he's going to be
like
talking
he's
something crazy.
chastising a child.
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, so I would jump in and say here, Amber, remember we says the first time we did it, we says Amber should spoon feed him. Then yesterday we got upset and we said he needs to, she going to break him for him to figure it out. Well, him still haven't gotten it. So
He'll
she
get
said
it.
to him today, I'm not acting off of emotion. Number A is adultery, lies, deceit, a husband who don't support her. And Anthony says, no, like says he does support her. And she says, and you bought me that bar, you took away bar 44 from me. You got me that restaurant because you took away the bar 44.
Mhm.
And she says, you didn't, and she said, plus you didn't, when I wanted to go back to school, you didn't support me.
He
So,
wants her to do what he wants. Yeah.
but she's telling him this thing. I don't understand. How can Anthony can't get what she's saying?
Okay.
Because he has a thick skull. Okay, so the thing is, he does not think because he's book smart, he think he's smarter than everybody else. He's smarter than a fifth grader.
Except Wayne.
Because he's except Wayne. So because he's this book smart, and when people talk to him, he always think, remember the way he used to do Dale, and he used to be, and he did that with
Yes, he says Dylan is
Ernestine.
here and
He
he's
said
here.
yes, and he said yeah. So he has that tendency to think he's smarter than people. So when Amber was telling him, I think that it was not clicking in his head because he's not
No,
listening to what
no, he's
she's
not.
saying.
He's right. He's right. He's a
Yes.
narcissist. We went over narcissism in O'Neill's TV. You remember that? The research?
Yes, I remember that.
Anthony is going to scorch the earth because Amber is going to do the divorce. Now, I knew at the end he was going to threaten her. In the second one, I knew it
What did
because
he mean, though? What did he mean?
the first one he pleads. The
Mhm.
second, that means he's gonna give her hell
Yeah,
to get a
because he said
divorce.
to her, and
He
I'm
wants her to.
thinking, what exactly does he mean when he
He
said,
means
you're
to
going to
drag it
regret,
out.
Regret
you're going
speaking
to
to me
regret
like this.
He's
speaking to
gonna
me like
drag
this?
it out
Exactly.
He's going to make her, he's going to force her into submission, is what he was telling her. He's
Oh my
going to
God, that
force
man
her.
is.
That is what it meant. I mean, I'm listening, I'm writing it down. And then the part about it, having a divorce is a stigma. I put in my
That does not
video,
make any sense.
this is 2026. You can get a divorce. They
People be
don't put
getting
the
divorced
scarlet
since the
A on
dawn
your
of
forehead
time.
like the witches back in the day. Anthony wants her to do what he is telling her. If she
Yeah.
doesn't, she basically is going to get a whooping with whatever tools he's got going on. He'll almost like he will destroy her and make her life hell if she doesn't behave herself. And that's why in the chat I put, he needs a Lisa. I didn't mean Lisa, but a person like Lisa
Like
who will
Lisa,
do
yeah,
what
I
he
understand that.
says. He knows what Amber's telling him. And
Of
if
course
he
he
cared
does.
so much, he went and got groceries. He could have made her dinner even the next day. He could
I
have
was
bought her
thinking,
candy.
I
He
was
could have got
thinking
her
that's what he was
flowers.
planning on doing.
He's not going, that's, but he wants to blame this on Amber. I
Well,
remember
I
that
tell
skit
you,
very
look at
well.
what the comment is going to say. Read the
I
comments, and
don't
a
read
lot
I'm
of
gonna
country.
read
people
it
going to be.
shortly.
We can look at our. I don't read Kountry Wayne comments anymore because I don't
No,
want anybody
I'm
to get in
talking
my
Kountry Wayne
head.
comments. I'm not talking the
Oh.
ones here. I'm
You just
talking
talking about
Kountry Wayne
ours.
comments.
Oh,
A lot of people are going
I'm
to
not.
say that because even you remember when Piari came over there one time and how
Yeah,
she
with the
was dressed, and
skimpy
Amber
dress.
was the okay. We have to be fair now. Amber was the one who was saying Piari came over there and look at the way she was dressed.
Yes.
But she was not talking about the way Shayla was dressing all the
No, she
time.
wasn't.
So because Shayla was her friend and she trusts Shayla and thinks Shayla nothing of, Piari was Anthony's friend from college and she came.
And
She
that's
had on a
okay.
red dress. I think she had on a
She
red
had a
dress
red
and
dress. They had to help her
everything
down
was
the
showing,
stairs.
and she was so upset with Anthony to say, look at your friend. And she talked, I think she spoke with her and said,
yeah,
you
she
can't be
did.
dressing
She
like
did
that and what. But she never ever said anything to Shayla.
because
And
she
that
thought
is
Shayla was
exactly,
innocent,
but,
and
and that is what everybody is going to be saying. She got on Piari, but Shayla was still there, rubbing down counters and doing all sort of stuff. She never got on Shayla when Shayla was coming.
that is true though. You can't
So,
take
of
that
course,
away. She
you
didn't
cannot take
stop
that
her.
away. And I understand where he's coming from because, yes, the night of the incident,
That didn't.
he cannot blame no Amber. He has to
I
blame
mean,
himself because he
he
said he
has to
wasn't
blame
that drunk.
himself. He slept
But
with that girl.
so what? So exactly what he's
No.
saying. He's saying the way she
Uh-uh.
used to come over there used to entice him. That's why he sleep with her. That's what he's actually saying.
That is what he's saying.
So that
He gets
drunken
no
thing
pass.
gone.
That's a
So
grown
he has
man.
to. So the drunken thing has to be thrown out then, because if he's saying the way she used to dress, coming over there entice him, and that's why he actually do what he
No, that's
did.
his fault. That's not Amber's fault.
Exactly, but then
No,
he does not, he
that's a
does not have
grown
a
man. Keep
drunken,
that
he
thing
does
in
not
your
have a
pocket, in your
drunken
pants.
thing anymore. The
His
drunken thing has
pickle
to be
is his
thrown out.
pickle. Put it in your pants and leave it there.
So
Nobody
where did our
told
pickle
him
end up?
to let that girl in that house. He let her in. He kissed her. He did it. Amber had nothing to do with that. Too bad if she wore those little skimpy dresses. That men need to know how to control themselves. They do. Just because you see something you like does not mean you need to jump inside of it. And I will stand on that. You tell me my friend is skimpy and you went to bed with her and see how fast I
Yeah,
divorced her
thank you.
behind. Be
Mine
a
too,
man.
don't
So
worry.
that's
No.
what I'm trying. No, what I'm trying to say. If he says that he did it because he was drunk,
Yeah, she doing it in the house.
Well, he said
what?
the next day he wasn't that drunk.
Exactly,
Video
but
day
that's
that
what
he
I'm
wasn't
saying
that
now.
drunk.
That's what I'm saying now. Because if he's saying that he was enticed or he was looking when she used to
Amber's
come
fault.
there in those skimpy clothes, that means the drunken thing is thrown out the window. He wanted to do it. When she came that night, it was not
He
that he
wanted
was
to do it.
drunk, he wanted to do it because
He
he
did.
was enticed already
But
to do
we
whatever.
cannot blame Amber for that. I mean, you can say Amber shouldn't have had her
Technically,
dress. She can dress like, don't dress around my husband. But
exactly, but she never
for him
said
to
that.
go inside of that woman, that's Anthony's doing. That's his problem.
That's
Learn
his
how to.
problem. But
If some guy that was fine wanted to come and do me, and I said, oh, he's so cute, honey. I mean, I'm not gonna tell my husband. I'm gonna go sleep with him. What do you think my husband's gonna say? Well, honey, why
You
you
can't
let
blame
him come
him.
around looking so good? You know, you got him in suits, and I'm messing with him. And then my husband finds out, and I say, well, it's your friend. You shouldn't let your friend come to our house. What sense does that make? Oh, girl.
Do you remember what Mama Brenda told her the other day when she told Mama Brenda that she forgave Shayla? And she said you have to be prepared to forgive her 70 times 7. What if one day she come dressed in a way in your
You
house?
better
You
not
have
let
to
it.
be able to control that.
Yes. And I think Amber
So
has learned that lesson. Where'd she go? Okay, can we read some comments?
Can you see the comments?
I can.
Okay, let me start up from
You want to
here.
go?
frozen.
Go ahead. Where'd you go?
All right, so that night, that's right, Carolyn. I wish she would have reminded him of that. This wait there. Let me see.
Where are you?
May I try to? Yeah, that's right, Carolyn. I wish she would have reminded him of that. This if I've never been a good wife, why stay married? I notice when you call out Anthony behavior, you always get the Amber did it too to justify Anthony's behavior.
Yes, people do.
Nanya went to say he gonna teach her how to respect him. I hope the writer's not gonna let Anthony hit her, or I'm gonna be real mad. Angela, we hope not, darling.
Oh, girl.
And then I'm here. Nanya, you two people, they're taking it personally. Yes, they are. Here we go. Okay, hold on, Charm.
Now, after that, I typed that in earlier. Ooh, Shaman, that made me so doggone mad at
following
Anthony.
the storyline too long and wish for a happy ending. Of course, we are, Mary, and I agree with you. We're following the storyline for too long, and we need a happy ending.
It's
but
toxic.
Right now, as we said, they're on a roller coaster. We have to buckle our seatbelt and just go along with the ride, because it's only gonna get worse. When we think yesterday was bad, it's gonna get worse than that. Hi, ladies. Hi, baby girl. Hi. Oh,
everybody says hi. You can.
Hi, everyone. Welcome. Angela Atkinson. I was thinking Anthony might sell the restaurant, not to let her. Oh my God.
You see,
hello, Sharon,
no.
Nadia, Charmaine. Hi, Natural.
Hi.
God, I hope the writers don't gonna let Anthony hit her. I hope not. And if he does, I hope she beat him. Time up. I don't let you remember in the Tyler Perry thing, a mad black woman or something like that, when that woman get what that the bad husband. Oh gosh.
That's why we have grits and monkey lotion.
Dalton, I've been
you have to go to Jamaica for monkey lotion. I don't know.
I was thinking the same thing. Hi, beautiful ladies. Good afternoon. Hi, Sherma. They are blaming Amber for getting a divorce.
Everybody is.
Daltonites love the Daltons. Rhonda, I at the same tart. Hello, everyone. Oh, that's me, Lisa. I'm happy with giving up her life for them. Not. Oh, Lisa isn't happy. No, nobody is happy for that. No. Nowadays, ladies need to stand in the truth, and that's what Amber is doing.
Yes.
She facing everything. You know what I enjoyed? I know that it was horrible to watch yesterday, but I didn't take it personally. And I understand that they're going to go through this. But when Amber just call him out and being fake, because he has to learn. Anthony's fake. He has never forgiven her about Wayne. And remember yesterday I said on our live that Anthony, when the therapist was there, the therapist was actually helping Amber. Amber was taking that literally. Anthony wasn't there for, because when the therapist was there, it's always about Wayne, Amber. Wayne, Amber. It's only in the last part we hear she says, oh, Anthony, you know what I mean? Then kind of gear and he said, oh, Amber remind me of my mother, and she's more like my mother. And Amber says she wish she have never dealt with Wayne, and she says why she did it. So the therapy actually helped Amber, right?
Yeah, but they never brought up Taylor,
when they get back together, Amber was being fake, because she now start to accept Kai and she accept Shayla for Anthony. But now meeting Dave, it sparked something within Amber
Mm.
And
for Amber to see what's missing in her life, because she was telling Anthony all these months he's not supporting her, he's not standing up for her. She wants to go back to school. He says no, he took away bar 44. And when the guy at bar 44 said, Amber, I'm hearing from your husband. You were the one when you were going through your stuff, you were the one at work doing the work. So I'd like to know your opinion. Do you want to sell it? And instead, Amber says no, she don't want to sell it. What Amber did, she just sit down like a little
Just stood
docile
there.
person. She have no more to say.
because
That's when
she
she
was
was
just
being
showing
the
respect
perfect
to her
wife.
husband.
Exactly. So now Amber is not in the box anymore. She's out of the
Exactly.
box.
She's out of the box.
So now she is standing in her truth. This is herself.
Exactly.
She don't care if people say she take back her husband because of Shayla or she's a dumb whatever. She
Remember,
don't care.
He said
But
she
Anthony
found
now is
herself.
telling
She
her,
found her
using
truth.
reverse psychology on her, says it's a bad thing to be
She
a
found-
divorcee because
she
it's a
found her
bad
truth.
stigma.
Yeah,
He's
but
using
there-
everything.
He's speaking it.
He's going
Go
to
ahead,
try
I'm sorry.
everything. He's going to
One
try
more thing I have to
everything.
say is this, guys. If Anthony adjusts, when the special came on and he saw her laughing or whatever, I know she did that on purpose. She didn't have to laugh and carry on how she was carrying, you know, but she did that to show Anthony that he's not over the Wayne situation. Remember, him says when him run her down, show me what I'm doing wrong. So this is her way of showing him what he's doing wrong.
I like
A lot
that,
of
Sharon.
people don't understand this, but I
like,
am sitting
I
back
like that.
and
Yeah.
and I'm watching, because we're telling her, we're telling her, and what she did today, she gave him a little nugget. Although yesterday we kind of little bit upset. If Anthony, when he went into that room, yesterday, if Anthony did come into the room and just sat beside her nicely and just watched the special with her,
That's all
that
he had
would
to
have been
do.
good.
That's
So
all
when he go into the kitchen, when she went into the kitchen,
He was being
he should
petty.
not have attacked her the way he did and tell her, oh, she want the world. Now he's gonna throw Miss Shawn a word at her. That's the wrong thing. You can't tell a person who can't stand you. That
He
is
was
going
being
to
petty.
piss
And
her
then
off
wanna
more.
touch her.
You know what I mean? And then what did he do? He wanted an answer from her. What did she do? She walk off, leave him. Then she felt bad to know that he wants something from her. Okay, you just disrespect me. And then you want me now to turn around and be, you know what I mean, intimate with you. Definitely
That could not work in a
So
no
when he was
circumstance.
outside, she felt bad. So she went out there to have a good, calm conversation with him. But he's so petty and spoiled because he's a little boy that is spoiled. And she explaining stuff to him. And instead him listen to what she's saying, she said, I understand that you have needs and I have needs too, but we're not there.
We're not there.
And he has to get it.
All he needs
Because
to
if
do is to
Amber
set
had
a
given
bubble bath
into him,
for her,
he'd have
bring
gone
her
right
there,
back
bring
to
her
being
back.
the same chasing Shayla again. But I'm happy that she did not give in to that. And what he said to her really upset at the internet for him to say she's the worst wife.
She was
Number
never
one,
a good wife.
Amber is a good wife to Anthony.
She's a very good
even
wife.
take him back with Shayla, her best friend, and the baby. She have the baby on her hip carrying. So which part of her is a horrible wife?
That's,
She
not,
caters
that's
to
not
him.
why he did it.
That's to
That's
beat
not
her
why he did
down.
it.
Like that's to
That's
beat
not-
her down.
Yeah, he that's not why he did it. He knows that Amber pride herself in being
And
a
that's
good
why.
wife or a perfect wife because she always say
So
that
just
she
punch her
wants
more.
to be a good wife
punch.
or a perfect wife. So when he said that to her, it's going to hurt her to her core, and that's why he did it. He did not do it for
And
any
it
other
didn't
reason.
hurt her, and he doesn't like that he didn't hurt her.
He
Exactly.
actually make her
herself.
more upset.
She
So
finds
that's
then-
why he
so
did
it
it.
doesn't hurt
This
anymore.
morning, look, he came back
No,
afterwards
man, we're
when
not
Wayne
finished with the
came.
first. Wait, hold that thought. We're not finished yet.
Okay, go
Then
ahead.
the little bugger, the little child-like man in a man body, he's a child in a grown man body, sit down there, see Wayne, and then start being fake again. And then
Yes.
she
Oh, I
comes out
loved
and
it.
she watch him. And because he says she was a horrible wife, she makes sure she flirted with Wayne.
I
Amber
would
is
did
just
that.
play. I would have done that. I
I
would be
would've
petty
did
like
that.
that. I
I
would
would
just
have.
do what she did. But
Okay,
she's
you wanna
just
mess
showing
with
him.
me? Take this.
She's
I would've.
showing him how horrible he is. So she's showing him up. And then she let Wayne knows how horrible that he didn't watch the special with her. And then when he leaves, he's going to say, oh, you disrespect me. And then, you know what hurt
disrespect
me?
me.
Is when he said his baby mother wouldn't have done that. Shayla
And
that
will
was
do
to
spoke to
hurt
worse.
any
her.
man like that. Spoke
That
to
was
any
to hurt
man.
her
Because
by
he wants
saying
to hurt
Shayla
her.
wasn't like that.
Exactly, because he's spiteful. And this
Amber
is why
knows
I tell you
different because
guys,
Amber knows Shayla. Oh, Shayla used to talk to Arby. Amber knows different. Amber used to be friends with Shayla. Shayla used to talk to Arby any old way.
remember the comment what Amber said to her before she walk off and leave him. Your baby
You want me
mother
to tell
knows
them what it
how
means?
to
To
get what she
talk to
wants
Well,
people
from
not
a
to
that
man.
get
one.
yes.
Yeah, I
With
like
my
that.
video, I said she lie on her back to get what she wants. Plus,
That's what
she
she does.
likes to strokes his ego because
Of
Amber
course,
told
that's all he
Taylor
was doing.
that with Shayla did ask Amber that statement when you're in oh do you get a man whatever, and she said you just have to stroke the ego,
That's
the
right.
ego, and Amber gave Shayla the playbook to her
Playbook.
husband.
Yes, yes.
We know.
And this is why Shayla is using that now on Iman. So now Iman can't run away from Shayla
He's
He'll get
going
away.
to.
because she thinks, because when Amber called her a bottom feeder, you know that hurt her to the core.
Yes.
When Amber says you're
Yes.
nothing but a bottom, you're a baby, you're nothing but a
baby
baby
mama.
mother,
Only
and
going
you're
to
a
always
bottom
be a
feeder.
baby mother. She said a baby
Exactly.
mama and you're a bottom feeder. But she's going to
Exactly.
prove
And that
to
hurt
Amber
her
knew
to
how
the
to
core.
hurt Shayla by saying that.
Yes.
Amber knew what she was saying to her.
So she's trying to prove
ahead.
to Amber that she leveled up.
Yes.
Because in her
She
mind,
thinks.
but in Shayla's mind, because now she's talking to this ex-NBA player and
thinks.
she leveled up over Anthony, and Amber is still, because she's looking at Amber here now, because Amber is still
That's
with
why
Anthony.
she's got that attitude.
And she's up here with Iman. So she's thinking that Iman is better than Anthony and she's better than Amber.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's got, I call it
Because
Shayla
she
tube,
leveled
guys.
up. She
It's
leveled
Shayla
up.
tube that
Yeah.
she
A
has.
lot of people, Nanya, don't realize that Anthony has a lot of money. Anthony
He's not
loves
a
money.
billionaire.
Anthony has money, but Shayla doesn't know how much money Anthony has, and Amber doesn't know how much asset her husband has.
Nope.
Because she was never interested to know none of those. The only things Amber only care about is to have her own bag. You know,
Exactly.
she's an independent woman. And which man wouldn't want an independent woman? He should be grateful that he has a wife that wants to work.
Darren.
And
wonder
maybe
who
if he was treating her right,
A lot of
maybe
men
she
don't.
wouldn't work, but he not treat her right. So why should I want to be in the house with him 24/7 being ignored?
A lot of rich men do not want their wives to work. They want them to stay home and be there when the that's why I wouldn't have a rich man. I'm not going to stay at home.
I don't care if I have a rich man. I know
I'm
how
gonna do what I want
to
to
be
do.
treated. Okay.
I'm doing
But
what
you
I want to do. I'm
realize
sorry. You could divorce me then.
You
Because we
realize
gonna
he has
laugh.
secluded himself. He has secluded himself because apart from going to Shayla Sunday when she called to sign the paper, he has not left his house.
Mhm.
He has been
Exactly.
there all day yesterday and he's there today again. He has not left his house. So what is he waiting on? Is he waiting to see if they're going to serve the paper?
I'm hoping that they served. Okay, so
I
take
would
some
say it
comments
served
here.
it today.
Let's we have a lot of comments. Let's get through the comments,
Yeah, let's get
guys.
some comments.
So good. Say Antoinette thinks that Wayne is going to divorce them, not separate because it's too toxic. Girl,
You think
then
they're gonna divorce?
You need to be amazed.
she don't think Wayne is gonna divorce. Let me go back to our thing. I don't believe Wayne is going to divorce them, not separate because it's just toxic. You think that he's going to make them divorce? I doubt it.
I don't think so. I don't think. Okay. I need to
We
ask a
gotta read
question
the
though.
comments. We got 100 comments.
Say the comment and then I read. Say what you have to say and I'll read the comments.
Do you think if Amber, during this whole mess, she finds out she's pregnant, do you think she'll still want to go through with the divorce? And
No.
if she wants to go through with the divorce, what is Anthony going to do? Knowing
Scorch
that
the
she's
earth
carrying his
again.
child.
Scorch the earth again because he's gonna want Amber and that baby at home. He'll probably say, "I'll buy you a new house, whatever you want. Just you and the baby come home." Then, though, you know what? Anthony might very well change his tune
Yeah.
if Amber comes up pregnant. If she
I
comes up
wonder if that's
pregnant.
where the writers are heading to
I'm
make this
wondering that
so
too.
toxic and all of that, and all of a sudden Amber is pregnant and Anthony make a
And
360-degree
and
turn.
Kai is not his baby.
I don't even
That
care about Kai
because
because that baby,
no,
especially if
Anthony
it's a
cares.
boy. No, I said I don't care. I said if it's a boy, it's going to be Anthony Dalton the third.
Anthony said he wants a girl, didn't he? Didn't Anthony
Amber
say
was
he
saying
wants
she
a little
wants a
girl?
girl, but
She
I
wants a
don't,
girl, but she wants to give him a boy. She wants to be the first one
He
to give
wants
him
to
or
a
give him a
son.
twin,
boy. Yeah.
or
Yeah.
give him
Okay.
twins. It could be
Go
a
ahead.
boy
I
and a
hope they
girl.
do they be pregnant
Okay.
because
Comments. What time is it? 2 o'clock. Okay.
that would be nice. And nature says, I agree with Nanya that he likes the submissive of a woman and wanted to be full control of his woman plus also.
Yes.
I'm not sure I'm gonna piggyback on this comment that you say. Anthony is the submissive one. Anthony wants a woman to dominate him.
Absolutely.
All right.
Anthony is the submissive one. That's right.
Amber is not a submissive one.
It's not Amber. It's Anthony.
So I hope they bring in the 50 shade of gray and
50
bring
Shades of
the
Grey.
swing that
Hey, I got
Chase
a
and
few of them
Candice
up here
have. They
in the
bring the swing
library.
in and the whip. Oh God, I would enjoy it if they would just bring that in. If it's allowed on YouTube.
I don't think it is.
Men don't want sneaky cheaty Lisa. Darren is going to be on the coach when he finds out.
Oh, he is.
Oh yes, I will. I'm gonna piggyback. I'll just pin this comment for now. Love don't live here anymore. I don't think true love ever reside there.
It didn't, Hope.
Yeah. Marion says, saw it. He was twisting his ring when
Yeah,
the band
I
around his
saw him
finger,
today doing
he,
this.
like, no, it's not over.
It's
Of
not
course,
over.
he's thinking of something, but anyway, I'll just read it. Carolyn, someone like Lisa, not Lisa. Ah ha ha.
Not Lisa.
Anthony is acting real psycho. Yep, he is.
Exactly.
He is.
I'm
Like he's
wondering if
losing
he
his
has a
mind.
mental issue like Shayla and nobody's aware of it.
I agree.
I hope. And Carolyn said, Mike is not going to want Shayla cause he interfere with a marriage. It will be just fun for him. They're giving each other what they might both missing.
Yeah, that's true, Carolyn.
He's a narcissist. They don't think it's them.
Yeah.
Just like Shayla, she's also one also.
Yes, she is.
Anthony told Amber nothing is never over.
Nothing
just
is
like
never
that.
over. Yeah.
The best thing that can happen is a baby. That's
he only does what serve him.
Mm-hmm.
I think it might start getting rough during the next coming months when he is not getting what he wants. He will make it hard for her.
That's why I said
doesn't
buckle
play
up.
fair.
The spring and summer are going to be heck.
I hope they don't make it last that long because we're not going to be able to angle their nonsense. But I guess we just have to. Anthony as a pattern every day he on one. Oh, definitely. I don't think he's sleeping. I don't think I want to see him start having beard. You know, those rough beard. I want to see him just be disheveled. You know what I mean? Yes. Anthony will contest the divorce.
Yeah, he's going to drag it out.
Anthony ego is over big. He feel he above everyone. He does just like Shayla. Anthony and Shayla will get a scarlet A before Amber.
Yep.
What is interesting that he served her the divorce paper without no regards to how Amber felt at the time. Now she wants to do it. It is not okay, but rejection.
Rejection.
He was talking about himself and his magic because he's supposed to be a big businessman in Atlanta.
His image.
It's all about the control.
Mm-hmm.
Wayne always told him it's his ego too big.
And that's what's going to get crushed, his ego.
Yes. And then Angela says, Rico, I told you Anthony think he's not doing anything wrong. That is why he's not hearing her. Yeah.
Exactly. He's Angela,
this is why I said Dave is going to be the one who tell him he's doing wrong. It's going to get out public, and trust me, it will be Dave.
I think it will be Dave.
Because Amber is asking Wayne, think Wayne would say something, but Wayne just speaking parable. and say the birds and the bees or something like that, chicks that
He
you
must
know
be friends with Amon.
Hello everyone, happy Tuesday. Hi Trapstar, hi
Hi,
everyone,
Star.
welcome.
Hey,
Please
Trapstar.
remember to hit the like button, okay?
Oh,
My
yes.
system is a little bit
Like
freezing
that.
up, so bear with us, okay?
Hmm.
He really thinks having a baby by his mistress while married is somehow better than getting a divorce. That
No,
man is sick.
he wants her to accept it.
Anthony's holding on because he's desperate about his asset. Well, he said he's not.
I don't even think it's the money anymore.
I think he doesn't want to lose Amber.
It's
That's
Amber.
his trophy wife and his wife, his property. Amber belongs to Anthony.
It has nothing to do with his money at this point because
Exactly. He
Amber.
doesn't want Wayne to have her.
that is the
And
whole
when she
thing.
don't even want Wayne.
He doesn't want any man. I don't think he wants any man to have her. It doesn't have to be
Exactly.
Wayne.
There
It
are
can-
men like
You
that.
remember how he was behaving with Dalton the day when Dalton said, and he,
Yes.
so help me,
And
God.
Dalton had nothing to do with anything.
Exactly. And the man was 10 toes down. He almost punched Dalton out. So I think it will be any man. I think it will be any man.
Exactly. She's is.
Yes,
Maybe
yes,
all of
yes.
this goes back to Anthony's father. There are things that we still don't know about him. He may pattern himself after his father.
I
Remember,
agree.
Sheila tries to break and hurt him. I know. She did break him, and that's why I think he run back home to Amber.
I hope Amber called Coco though.
Yeah.
I want her to talk to
Yes, I
her.
want Coco. I was thinking about that last
I
night
think
when I
Coco is
says
on
I
tour.
hope Coco comes.
I think she's on tour.
Terry Ann, you feel sorry for Anthony today? Why, girl?
Me too.
Come on,
It's
come
not
on the
just
show and
Terry
tell
Ann.
me why you
I
feel
felt
sorry
for
for
him
him.
too. I felt sorry
Terry
for
Ann,
him as well.
yeah, you felt sorry for him last week, Shaman.
Today too.
Can
Terry
I
Ann,
read some
I
more
don't know why
comments,
you feel
guys?
sorry.
All
Go ahead.
right. Right, Nanya, his image reputation will be tainted, not Amber's.
True.
Amber already said they did counseling.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony's an idiot, more than an idiot, Charmaine. Amber should call her brother or father to straighten Anthony out. You know something? I think it will be a man. A
I
man
think her dad.
who is not scared of Anthony
I
and
think her
to
dad.
tell Anthony truth for him to see the error of his ways. Because Wayne ain't gonna do it because Wayne don't want to get involved. When Amber says, "Oh, I love your red suit," he looks like he keep on looking at Anthony.
Listen, I think he's afraid
he
of
knows
Amber.
Anthony
Wayne is
didn't
afraid
watch
of
it.
Amber because he knows how Amber get down. I think Wayne is afraid of Amber.
Oh, wait, Shaman, I agree with you. I thought about that last night. I was thinking about Wayne. Wayne knows Amber's movements.
Exactly.
He saw it and he said, I'm getting out of here. Wayne took him down the stairs.
Because he saw that Amber was moving from 0 and was going to get to 100
Yes.
in no
Wayne
time. So he
knows.
said,
Anthony doesn't know. Wayne knows.
But Anthony knows because Anthony knows that Amber was gonna hit him with the cars. That's where
Oh, yes, we did it with the car.
you guys joking. Come on now.
Yeah. Oh, where's she go?
Okay, by saying that he is just like his father, I wish that they would cover his upbringing in his story so we can get a better text context of it. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony's personality is like a box of chocolate. Poor
You never
Amber
know what
never
you're
knew
get.
which one she going to guess.
That's true.
You mean like that's that chocolate. You remember the M&Ms? M&Ms is a different color. It remind us of the M&Ms. You don't know which color you're getting.
In this case, it's what you call it? What's his name? The goofy guy. What's his name, guys? You know, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Okay, let me finish up.
I
I don't like this tone with Amber. He's been doing that for years. Yeah, he likes to yell at her. He doesn't like to yell at, if you notice, no matter how horrible Shayla is, he doesn't really yell at her. Don't go once in a while when he says Amber is his wife.
Yeah, somebody keep calling my
I'm
phone
adding
and messing
Charmaine
up
back
my
to
thing.
stage, but for
Yeah,
some reason.
because yeah, somebody keep
Hold on,
calling.
Charm. Here you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. He has been this ever. But him I do negative stuff, so this has cheap him leave the house. This
He's
can
Yes,
not going
I
to
be
will
where
leave.
leave.
Coco can fill
He's not
in
going to
those
leave.
areas to give more context. I think they need to bring in Amber, Anthony's
The
sister. That
sister.
would be nice.
I only saw her one time. One
Yeah.
time he was
One
in
time.
the
Yeah.
skits.
He was on the porch a few times waiting for Amber. I think he suspect that she is cheating or dressing up for another man all the
I
time.
think he would have
Well,
said
I
that
would
by
dress up
now.
too.
When he sees Dave, he's gonna think she's with Dave.
Amber will do better without him. She's end up with a better man. Anthony will end up with a bottom feeder that no one respect. True.
Hmm.
The counseling was real because Anthony unpicked that paid counsel.
That's why they didn't talk about Shayla, Rhonda.
Yes, Anthony can damage Amber's reputation if he chooses to do this. Amber, Rhonda said it is not about his asset, it's about controlling Amber. He's losing control of her and he can't handle it.
That's
Yeah.
correct. I agree.
I know divorce could be nasty, but at times I don't even want to look at it. Why Anthony don't want to take accountability?
He's a
I wish he would.
narcissist, Irma. He can't. There's
He
something
doesn't
a
act like
screw
he's a
loose.
mentally ill. He definitely act like he's mentally ill. Yes, he does.
There's
Because
something
one
wrong with
minute
him.
he's so nature, he don't have no reputation to damage. Mental illness is real. For sure it is.
Yes, it is.
Please let them bring Brittany back because this attorney might not be able to angle him, but Brittany
Can you stop right there
got
really
his
quick?
number.
I'm just gonna say about the attorney. I have a feeling that that lady, even though there was no money from Ernestine and Jay, I think that lady is used to handling millionaires because she said, "Oh, I know how to handle him." So I think she's probably like a sharp.
A cutthroat.
Well, I didn't want to say that, but yeah, like a
Oh,
cutthroat. Yeah, I
I
think
think that
so.
should be easier
And
to
she
say. I
said, "I
don't
know
think.
how to handle
Yes. Well,
millionaires."
Iman, like Shayla crazes.
Yeah,
It's is it BSM, BDSM, BDSM.
BDSM.
Yeah. Thank you, Trap Star. Narcissist one, control good afternoon, ladies. Hi,
Hi,
Elizabeth. How
Good
you
Elizabeth.
doing?
afternoon,
Welcome.
Elizabeth.
Well, he's still bad because he was book smart, but none of the girls when he was
They didn't
in
want him
school
in
didn't want
school,
him.
just like Amber
Maybe
told
he
him.
was a nerd
He was a
because
nerd.
some girls never go for nerds. He's still moping and throwing blows. Yep, he is. So if he feel that way, get a
Haymakers.
divorce. Anthony is so protected. Sure, yeah, you're correct. Truthfully, I never understood why he went home versus staying with Amber at the condo.
That
I
is either.
know.
I didn't
I
understand
never
that.
understand that. I
Look,
know. I think
Amber
Amber
had to
said she
go to
Amber
was
work.
sent
waking
him
up
home.
early.
Didn't Amber
Amber
have to
sent
go to
him
work
home.
at the
Yeah.
bar the
Yeah,
next morning
she
or
said,
something?
yeah, she said she had something to do at the bar, and the bar was
Mm-hmm.
closer to the condo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Amber, and he was getting freaky. Remember, I was just
Yeah.
touching and touching, and
Yeah.
Amber said, "Okay, I'm going to send you home. I'm going to ask Dalton to take you
You're
home."
right.
Yeah, so that's why Amber sent him home because he
So he
was
can't
all
blame.
over her.
I
Yeah, he
cannot
can't
believe he
blame
sat
Amber
there
for
and
that.
blamed her. I can't believe he
Unless
blamed
Anthony
her.
take responsible, nothing Amber says matter because Anthony never take accountability.
He never does.
Yeah. Send the paper down. Please send the paper. Amber, it's a shutdown. I know, darling. I said it yesterday. We need the paper. Send
I
the
think
paper, Amber.
he's gonna
Send.
send them. Send the paper. Send the paper.
Amber, go in the house. Don't entertain this foolishness. I told you, all he is mentally ill. I think so too.
Oh, Forrest Gump. That's who I was talking about. Forrest
Yeah.
Gump with the box of chocolates. I couldn't remember, guys. Sorry.
It is given the attention that Anthony wants because any attention is better than no attention.
Nerd nature, you're correct.
That
Any
makes sense.
Amber
attention is
That
losing
really
better.
weight
makes sense.
too. Somebody's mentioning it that Amber's losing weight, and I saw that.
Yes,
She
I
is
saw
If
that
you
losing
look
too.
weight.
at her face,
She's
Her
yeah,
face look really slim. She
she is
don't have
losing
that
weight.
face like that. I wonder if she's really pregnant because
She
when
might
I
be.
was pregnant,
The
I could
internet
not
says
keep.
she is.
Listen, I couldn't keep anything down for the first 3 months. This time of the evening, there was no. I didn't have morning sickness. I
You
have
see
all
her
day
waist?
sickness.
Did you see her waist? It's all
Yeah,
like
it's very
normal.
tiny. That man is
I
mentally ill, seriously.
I didn't have
Anthony did
morning
lose his
sickness.
mind. Low key is kind of true because Coco and Mama Brenda told Amber about Shayla running around the house like that.
They
Yeah.
did tell her. Yeah.
Anthony could have not invited Shayla in the house that night. He admitted to
Oh, I'm
Shayla
not gonna
that
say
he
that's
was
true
drunk.
though.
He was
Yeah.
aware of the choice to engage. Even Shayla was wrong, of course. So he has no right to blame Amber for that. Anthony is playing mind games with Amber. Poor Anthony frolicking again.
Poor
Next strike
Anthony,
means blue.
Carolyn.
He's trying to turn her against Shayla. Oh, okay. Okay. Donna says he's trying to turn her against Shayla too. He's trying to get her out
He
of that
wants to
podcast
isolate
and
her.
everything. And he's scorned. But when she send those paper, oh, he's going to be crying.
Yeah, and Amber needs better hide. Nah,
Afternoon,
he's not gonna
everyone.
do
Good
anything to
afternoon,
Amber.
Good
sweetie.
afternoon.
They both told her, you don't let no woman come to your house like that. Yeah, it's true. You can't make them dress
But the
like that.
man still needs to
He's
keep his
losing his
pants
mind.
zipped. Let him keep his pants zipped because those pants and that what's in it is his.
Shake my head. I guess she made him keep coming back.
Exactly, Tina.
Going back.
Yes, I remember this. He was critiquing Amber's choice of clothing compared to Shayla. I think Amber was pregnant at the time, but Amber's
Yes.
skirt, Amber
It wasn't
dress
even
did
that
reach her
short.
knee.
Yeah.
It was right at her knee, and he tell her to go change it.
Because he didn't want her legs showing
Hello,
like that.
ladies. Hi, beautiful. Thank you for the
Hi,
Hi,
flowers.
Juanita.
Coco might grow up soon to put. Oh, Coco might show up soon to pull this Anthony. To get him back in check. I hope so.
I hope so.
Probably because he didn't want Amber to be getting this attraction as a married woman and knowing how Shayla dressed to attract men. We understand, but it's too much.
She can't wear a nun
Where
suit.
Amber and Shayla was going, the theme was short.
I think they were
Short
going to a
skirt.
shower. It was a baby shower.
It was a
I
Yeah.
don't
baby
think they were
shower.
going.
Although a woman has a right to choose how she wants to dress, yeah, true. I don't agree what he says as an excuse to treat, but I agree that Mama Brenda said to Amber about letting those women in her house period. Yeah, it's true.
Well, don't we all teach our daughters that, or do we? Because I
Yeah,
taught
he
my daughters,
thinks
don't
if
let
he,
women in your house looking like that.
but he thinks, Sabrina is saying, he thinks if he guilt trip her, then she will feel bad. Amber not feeling bad because
Sabrina,
Amber know who
yeah,
she is. So no matter what he wants to say, but when he said she was a bad wife, that cut her to the core.
that hurt.
I would have sent that divorce paper and I get that this morning.
He
Trust
would have
me.
got it. Yeah, he would have got it this
You,
morning.
I,
Amber
I would
was all
express it
over
last
PRA,
night. I
never
would
Shayla
express it
dress.
last
True.
night.
Charmaine, we don't blame not Charmaine, we are not blaming Amber. Anthony enjoy how Shayla look in her outfit. He expect higher from Amber than Shayla.
Well, he got higher from Amber. Now
Friends
he
are
won't let it
not.
go.
Amber should have checked Shayla about the dressing. Of course. You
Yes.
can't have a woman a dress like that around your man. Come on now. Anything can happen. He is using it as a scapegoat. Oh yeah, we
Yes,
know.
Nicole.
Hi Andrea. I think Anthony lost his mind. Um, um, at, athletes driven, he is in heat, but those paper will be there soon. We
I
hope
hope
so.
they come tomorrow. I do. I
Anthony's
really do.
always saying that women don't know how to take accountability. He doesn't.
He never
PR,
takes.
and I said he was like that in school. PR, yeah, PR said he was like that in school.
He
When
dated
they
a
were in
lot of
school, he
women.
dated a lot of women. He does that. This is what he's been doing ever since.
Yeah.
I agree. I'm not like it's not her fault. A man's supposed to control herself, but he is out of control long time ago. Shayla could have a disease or anything, and
Amber's health in
he and
jeopardy.
Amber health in jeopardy, especially when he knew Shayla was sleeping with Arby and Mike. That's Anthony's fault. Yeah, it's true. That is
Remember,
why
Remember,
a lot of
remember,
women get
remember.
catch disease and men get caught
You
disease. You know
remember
what I mean?
Amber said that to him when he came after Sheila came to her house the first time, and when he came and Amber said you could not even protect me in
yeah,
that
I remember
moment.
that. Yes,
Yes.
yes. Ooh, that
I
video got me hot.
Yeah, that was
I'm
really
gonna
a
look
nice
at
one. Yeah,
I
that
gotta
was
like
a
that
powerful
video.
one. It was.
Ooh,
I
I'm ready
swear
to go to
Anthony has
SkitLanta.
mental issue and he doesn't even need to be in any relationship with any woman. And Anthony was processing when he was downstairs talking to his pickle and saying, "No, we can't do this." He had a choice. Fully intoxicated could not be processed,
And
possessing and being staggered or passed
fully
out.
that for nature's comment. I think, and I'm not a man, but if they're drunk, like if they're so drunk, how would they perform?
Exactly.
And no man will answer me in the comments. It's like,
If
can
we
you
have a man in
perform?
the comment
I
here,
mean, I
we
don't
need your
know.
answer.
But
And
then
if we have a
we
gentleman in the comment here, can you answer if a
If you're
man,
okay.
a
so
male,
sloppy drunk,
is
can you
that
perform?
drunk,
To
extremely
be
drunk, can you have a standing pickle?
to be
Is that okay
fair,
to
to
ask?
be okay, to be fair, we don't even know if he did anything that night. Shayla
That's
was
I
the
don't
right.
one.
think nothing happened that
Right.
Remember
night.
when
That's
they
true.
woke up the morning and he
Hmm.
saw her in the bed and he started to, and
Yes,
Shayla said, "That's not what you were saying last night. You were saying this last night and you
I
were saying
agree
that."
with you
So
100%.
we don't even know if he did anything
I agree
that
with you
night.
100%.
But when he
I
was
said
talking
that
to
then.
Dalen, he was showing off on Dalen.
Yes.
And I think that's why he was saying he was not that drunk.
I said
Because
that
I
that
think he was
day.
showing off.
Yes. I agree.
And he said the same thing to Shayla that he wasn't drunk. He was just
Yeah,
boasting
because
for
he
Shayla
was,
to,
that was a boost.
I
I
don't
mean,
think
I
you
yeah.
think
remember.
because of what Shayla was telling him,
Because I
he
said I don't
said
think
to
anything
Shayla, fill
happened.
him in. Because if you go back and look at that video the morning, when he woke up and saw her and he started to panic and he said, "What the hell?" And she said, "You weren't," and he started to
You
curse her
didn't
and he
act
said,
like
"You were
that
not
last
saying all of
night.
that last night. You were saying, oh,
I
you
don't think
this and oh, you
anything
that."
happened.
I don't think so either.
I don't know. I
That
don't know
is
what
But
why
y'all
I
mean.
said that baby doesn't belong to him. I think that baby,
but
oh,
I don't think
That's
that
I
was the
think that's
night
Arby's
though.
baby.
I don't
yeah.
even think that might be the night when, because when he went back the next day, he told Dylan that he did not use anything. And Dylan said, "How could you do that naked? What were
Yeah.
you thinking?" So I think the day when she said, "Come and get it, it's all yours."
Yes, all yours.
He has a wife. He would not be traveling with condoms or anything like
I
that.
know. He
Because that
wasn't,
would
yeah,
feel
he wasn't
that would be
protecting his
strange.
wife.
Exactly. He has a wife and he's not thinking about whatever. So to be walking around with condoms would say that he
Yeah,
wants to
especially
do
you have
that.
a wife. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You have condoms in your wallet, honey. I see what he's
And I
saying.
don't think when he went over there, I don't think he was expected to be doing anything like that. It's just
No.
because of the way when she did whatever.
All right, get some more comment in here. Yes, Pierre did confirm to Shayla that he knows how to play with people's mind. It is why Pierre have difficulty to let go of her feelings towards him. But
I
Amber
think
never
yeah.
gave her any boundary, but it doesn't excuse him for his action.
No, it
I
doesn't.
still believe right now the writing for Anthony is done by a woman because he's way too emotional. You think so?
No, I can write for a man.
McCarty
Believe
says,
me. I can write for a man.
okay. Wayne owns us a happy ending. The viewers
Yes.
have been through too much waiting for them to clean up this marriage. Amber was in her godly spirit. They need to take Anthony there.
That's what we
That's what we're
thought was
saying.
gonna happen.
We need him to start getting into the words. When he
Maybe he
gets into the
will.
word, he will understand. And he
Uh,
need counseling also.
Maybe that's
When
what he was saying. She's going to regret talking to him that way because maybe he's going to get into the word and come
So why
around
would
and
she regret it?
yeah.
She would be happy, right?
Well, you see, he's not thinking logical. Come on, it's Anthony we're talking about.
he's
Anthony
just
ever think
lashing out.
logical?
He's lashing out, Nanya.
Anthony
Has
had
he
a
ever thought?
divorce
Has he ever think anything that is
and
logical?
his beautiful wife about to leave him.
Exactly.
Anthony's
So
gonna
right
lose
now
it.
his mind is like scrambled eggs.
I want him to get down on his knees again and beg her.
No, I
I
don't.
This
said,
time I
don't
want
leave
to
me,
see
don't leave.
tears.
I
I
want to
want
see
to
him
see
cry.
tears this time.
Exactly, that's what I'm
I
saying.
want to.
Get down on his knee and cry. I said, please don't leave me, Amber. I'll do anything.
Just be
This
a
When
time
good
I want to
husband.
see
My
tears.
goodness gracious. Let
Do you?
Wayne go.
Yeah.
Get
Do
over it.
you?
Or don't be married.
Exactly. Do you guys remember one night she gave him a necklace that was her mom's?
yeah.
They were in
Yeah,
the
she gave
bed.
him, yeah.
Yeah, they were in the bed and
Yeah, I
she
remember
gave it
that
to
one.
him and said she to
It's
keep
good
it and
luck.
he, yeah. And
I think I
so
remember
what did he
that.
do with that? What did he
Did
do
he?
with
I
that
thought he put it.
necklace?
Did he put it in the Bible, or did
I
he
don't
put it in the
remember what he
nightstand?
did with it, but I remember she giving it to him. She gave it to him and said it was her mom's.
Oh, it's with the diamond earrings. We'll never see him again.
Yeah.
It's with no, it's with Shayla engagement ring. What you
It's
talking
with
about,
Shayla's
diamond earring? Shayla
engagement ring.
engagement ring.
And
Okay,
this one's
Carmen.
and nature says, when women don't leave the home after announcing plan for divorce, it generally will become very ugly for her unless the man is civil-minded and mutual agreeable to it.
I think Amber should leave now. And
Yeah.
I didn't think she should leave. I think she
Where
should leave
are the
now.
divorce paper? Amber is playing around. Amber should not mention the drunken night on the podcast. Anthony will probably deny it.
How you gonna deny Kai then?
Hello, ladies.
Exactly.
Amber was on the phone talking to her lawyer about the divorce papers.
I think so,
I hope
Marion.
so, Marian.
I think so.
And Dolly says, regardless of what Anthony says about how Shayla was dressing, it's not Amber's fault that Anthony had no control,
Correct.
self-control. Joseph in the Bible resisted
Correct.
Potiphar's
Parrot's
wife.
wife
That's
and run
right,
away.
Dolly.
I think the therapist was arranged by Anthony. I think he saw this therapy as proof to court there
Yes.
should be a divorce. He will have a proof of trying to
Yes.
reconcile or repair their marriage.
That's
Thank you,
right.
darling.
Agree with that.
I really do want to know what's going to happen when the game night topic comes up on the podcast and it comes out that Amber said she still have feelings for Wayne.
She did not say
No,
she had feelings
she
for
didn't
Wayne.
say she had
They were
feelings for
talking about
Wayne.
what they miss about each other.
Exactly.
She
She did not say
never,
she
and
had
people keep
feelings.
saying Amber said she loved Wayne
And
on the
she didn't
on the
say all
game
that.
night. She did not
Wayne
say anything like that. She was
Wayne is
talking
the
about
one
what
who
she
was saying a
missed.
lot. Amber
Exactly. She
didn't
was
say
only talking
anything
about
like
what
that.
she missed.
They have
Uh,
to. Maybe I should go find a flashback to put up there for people.
yeah, because
I
all she
have
was
one.
saying, she misses eyes. She used to
He
like
misses
his
his
eyes,
eyes, his
and the way he
protection.
always have her back and
Yes.
all of that. But
And
it was
Wayne had a
missed.
laundry
That was
list
the
like
question.
this of things
Yeah,
that he missed about Amber.
that
So
was
it's
the
Wayne the
question. What
one
do you
that.
miss? That
So
was not even his
that
last
was it.
ex
Was
because they're
nothing
asking about his last ex, and he took who
exactly.
was his last
And
ex?
it wasn't
His last
Amber.
ex was Emily B, and he did not
It
talk.
was
He was talking
Emily.
about Amber.
It
So
was
come on.
Emily, and it was Emily. That's his
And they
last
had
ex.
Imani before that and PRE and so many exes after
Since
Amber.
Amber, but they
Exactly.
assumed
So
he
he
was
was
talking
just
about
talking
Amber.
about, yeah. Because
Emily
remember,
was his
Shayla
last
brought it
one.
too. Shayla said, I thought you were asking about our ex, our
Yeah,
recent ex.
go ahead,
And
Shay.
he was into everything talking about Amber. So, and Amber was not saying anything about she loved him or she was just talking
Amber
about what
said
she
none
missed
of that.
about him.
Char, go ahead.
Okay, so
Sorry.
and that was before Dave ever came in the picture. Amber was fed up before Dave came in the picture.
Correct, Dana.
I think the worst was letting Darren say stuff to Amber 3 times and Wayne had to speak up
And
and the
Wayne looked like
Bishana
he was ready to
situation.
to box. Wayne was not
Yeah.
having that.
Malcolm, the game night will hurt Tamira more than Amber. Amber no
Yes.
longer cares, but Tamira is very insecure. That
Yes.
is true, Carolyn. Anthony lied to Wayne like he watches the special and didn't watch it.
No, he didn't watch it.
When she was walking up, she was talking to the attorney and she told the attorney where's the paper?
She said
Those
that?
papers should be here tomorrow.
She said that?
Then watch
I
Anthony. Yeah,
didn't
I
hear
think
that.
she
I would have
was
to watch
talking
it
to the
again.
attorney.
It's on the new video, Dana.
Yeah, I think it was when I was trying to get YouTube, but for some reason, my computer still not functioning right. I walk up the step As he was walking up the step, she told the lawyer she would call him in
Oh,
the
I
morning.
did hear that. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know who she was talking to though, but
It
she said
Yeah.
doesn't
she would
seem
call the
like they're
person.
getting a divorce, so I think it will hurt Amber badly. That's what Malcolm is saying. Shayla is horrible mother to Kai. Don't let Anthony hear you say that. Malcolm, I don't see how they come back from all of this. It's too much. The only way that they could come back from this is if there is a miracle, a big
That's why I
intervention,
say
something
Dave is,
major have to happen for them to come back from here.
I say Dave is the godsend.
Yeah.
I truly
And
do.
Anthony says Shayla knows how to speak to a man. Yeah,
Uh,
that's what
ex-
he. Yeah,
no,
that's what he
Shayla
says.
knows how to stroke an ego. I
Yeah.
don't speak to my husband like that after 25 years.
No, but Andrea is just mimicking what he's saying. That Shayla, she's just
Oh,
meaning
knows
that
how to coax them and all that good stuff.
right.
Got you, Andrea. Okay.
Mm. I think when she told Anthony that he deals with the bottom of the barrel, Shayla does Iman just like she does Anthony, trying to force relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Amber doesn't care about money, but she asked for 250K wedding.
She didn't
She
ask
did
her
He
the
not.
did not ask
She did
250K
not.
Malcolm.
wedding.
No,
And
no,
her
Malcolm,
father
can you
was going to
please
no.
pay
go?
for
If my
it.
computer was working, I would pull up that video.
Malcolm,
And her
no.
dad said you'd pay for it, and Anthony said no,
I
it's
wish
all
people would
good.
stop saying that because they know it's not true.
Yeah, because a
Malcolm,
lot
need
of
to
people keep
watch back.
saying it,
Just
and
watch
it's
the
not true.
replay. Brittany told Amber that Anthony has way more money than she thought. Yeah, but Amber never inquisitive to find out how much. She didn't really care.
Because she didn't care.
I don't know about his money. Let Darren hide it, and I don't trust Darren. We don't
Darren
trust
is
him
in
either.
Ponzi. I think Darren is in a Ponzi scheme.
I think so too.
And it's unfortunate that they allow someone as low as Sheila come in between their union woman. Keep your friend out of your home and away from your husband. Set boundaries for your family and friends. You are absolutely correct, star. Brittany gave Amber's the paper. Amber looking at the old paper. It won't add up with what he got now. Sheila has the papers. Amber has the papers. Anthony will probably accuse her of getting pregnant by Wayne.
He had asked her one time already that if she was ever pregnant by Wayne.
Yeah.
And she
Oh,
said no. Remember that
Yeah, I
conversation came
remember
up
that.
already?
yeah, she
Yeah.
said no.
Yeah.
She doesn't really want to go through with the divorce even without her knowing if she's pregnant or not. If she finds out she's pregnant, he's definitely not letting her go. He will be all over Amber and that baby.
He is not going to let her go then.
Yeah, the paper will be served tomorrow. She was talking to the attorney when she was walking up
I hope
the
so.
house.
I
And she
want to
told
see him
the
get
attorney
served.
she'll call her. Does Amber know that Shayla physically attacked Anthony? No, she don't.
No.
We don't know if he
Not
told her.
physically.
No,
No, he
he's
never
not going to
told
tell
her
her
that
that.
part.
Hit the like buttons, chat. Oh, thank you, darling. Guys, please hit the like button. And
never
please
told her
subscribe
that
if you haven't
part.
subscribed already. Amber was
And
subscribe
subscribe
and
on my
also on
channel.
Nania's
please.
channel too.
On
Nania
my
sis.
channel also, guys, please.
Yeah, Nania sis chat. Not the two. Just the one says Nania sis chat. Okay? Amber won't stay with a toxic Anthony just because she's pregnant.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe,
Actually, I agree with that. I think
yeah.
Amber will be gone.
Right now, Amber can't stand a touch of Anthony. She can stand Anthony. I believe I'm praying that she go through with it. Anthony's bipolar.
He more than bipolar, Hope. I think he's...
Okay, before I go any further in the chat here, read the comments. Guys, I don't know if Anania watch it, but Charmaine and chat, of course. Do you guys watch the Dominic's skit and with Miss Gladys?
Yes, because she's trying to get information regarding the lady $2 million, her money. And she want her to tell Jacoby about the money. For a hot minute, Jacoby proposed to the lady now, and come on, that is so. I think Miss Gladys have a sauce for them, you see. I think she knows they are trying something to get her money.
Okay.
Not even 2 weeks.
She
Not
seems
even
pretty
2
smart.
weeks.
That
Not even
lady's
2 weeks
pretty
and
smart.
Jacoby proposed. I know Dominique's telling her to tell Jacoby about the money because you guys are engaged, and I think it's only fair for him to know what money you have and whatever, whatever. Come on. That lady is going to plead the
Wait,
game.
Jacoby got engaged to Gladys?
Yes.
Yes, on knees, on his bending knee.
I didn't watch that part, but I know I saw the ring
I
on her
fell
finger
asleep.
last night,
I fell asleep.
and I did a short on
On
it.
bended knees.
Yeah, when she was in the closet with the walk-in closet with
Oh
Dominic,
yeah, yeah, I remember that. Okay.
and
Oh
Dominic,
my
and she was
God.
telling Dominic that she has to get married before she
She
can get
can't
her
get
2 million.
the inheritance.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
Dominic is forcing her to marry Jacoby,
Yes.
and she wants Jacoby to take money from Mike and
Arby.
Jocelyn.
Not Arby, sorry.
But they're trying to
Ralphie.
steal Miss Gladys' money. I don't think they should do that. That is unacceptable.
Trust me, that's going to
She's an
backfire
elderly, and they're showing you how
spectacularly on
people
them.
can scam the elderly. And Jacoby don't have any more money because it's a bad
Broke.
investment,
Yes.
and that is really unacceptable. You know what I mean? Really unacceptable.
Not what does that
And
message mean?
yeah,
Amber wanted to have a baby in the marriage. Technically, they're still married.
yeah.
Yeah.
This message, this one here.
No, it just said they're technically still married, and
Yeah,
that's
so that means if she get pregnant, no, she would still have a baby in her marriage because technically
Exactly.
she's
well, yeah,
married. I
yeah.
mean, unless she goes through with a divorce, and even so, I don't think she's going to change her name. From maybe
She
she go
said
back
she
to
was not
advertise.
changing her name from Dalton. She was
So
keeping Dalton. She
Sheila
said that
wanted her to
the
give up
last
that.
time.
Remember, Sheila told Anthony, I hope Amber, you have to force Amber to give up her name because they're going to
Yes.
mistake all us Daltons.
Can't
And
have
Anthony
two
was like,
Daltons. Yeah.
Anthony have no intention of marrying Sheila. I don't care what anybody wants to say.
No, he doesn't want Shayla.
Okay, so Natasha says, my chat is frozen. And I don't know if you guys are you guys in the chat hearing us? Because
I
my
am.
computer
I
said,
am hearing. I'm hearing.
Okay, so Nancy is saying here that Natasha needs to watch them. They're scammers. So Natasha
Yes.
is in England right now,
In England.
and the people them are laughing, and they're not doing good.
They're scammers because they want her to get five people to invest $250,000 each.
Yeah, they're
And I'm
scammers.
like, why would that be important? And they're telling her that her pay would be anywhere from 5 million to 20 million a year. Come on, nobody's paying that. Doesn't matter what kind of
Especially
high
in
profile
Atlanta.
lawyer you are.
And
Exactly.
then they want to move to Atlanta, land of the scammers.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly where they want to move to. So I
Mm-hmm.
hope I hope Natasha just come back home and forget about them.
She better
I
get on the
know.
phone and call Ro. Because we know
And then
Natasha been drinking Kool-Aid.
Miss Gladys may have been born at night, but it wasn't last night. I hope she can see through the scam. I hope so too, Hope. I really hope so. And then this first, Carolyn says, Mike is going to be on the Real Housewife of Atlanta.
I saw
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
He proposed during the special party, yeah. Yes, listening to Damit Jacoby proposed to Miss Gladys, yeah. I don't
Yeah,
like that
standing by
skit.
the
Really
wall.
and truly, I'm not into scamming, so I do not appreciate that they're trying to scam Miss Gladys out of her 2 million. Dominic needs to get her karma ASAP. They cannot let her keep on getting away with the nonsense that she's doing.
I never
And
liked
Dustin
Dominic.
also need to get caught with Ty. Ralphie needs to know that Ty is still alive.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Ralphie is saying that he does not want to marry her again. He's been telling Mike that since
He should
yesterday
be
that he
tired
does
of
not
her by
want to
now.
marry her anymore.
Yeah. And I mean, why would he want to marry her the way she's
Yeah,
been
no,
acting?
but she's talking about you want to keep me in the house barefoot and cooking and cleaning
Yeah.
or whatever. And he's saying, but you're a wife.
She's not a
Okay.
wife yet.
I do. And then Tina says, I do, and I hope her and Jacoby get the shut down. I hope so too. Yes, I watched them and it's horrible. Jacoby was trying to get Mike and Ralphie in this scam. Ralphie said no to, so Mike backed out.
Mm-hmm.
He proposed somebody else too. Oh yes, he was proposed to another lady, but then when Damani find out that he has no money, she decided to have him to help her to scam Miss Gladys. Mike got 3 women in this serious cheater. And that is true.
Mike needs sex therapy. He
Yeah.
does. That's
I
a
My
think
real
Shayla
computer
thing.
messed
just click
Mike
on
up though.
white, so I hope you guys are still okay.
I
I
think
can
Shayla
read.
messed him up.
Yeah,
He
my
needs help.
computer screen is blank.
You're
And
frozen.
which couple is worse than the Dalton? Ralphie and J Diva. That's what Bacardi is saying. Nancy says Ralphie ain't getting married to her. He's a little bit, he belittle him. They will not get married. I hope Miss Gladys doesn't have the money she thinks she has. Bethany and Larry sees divorce. Needs divorce. Okay, Nancy is saying say Larry and Bethany needs to get divorced. Sharon, your screen is frozen. I
You're
know.
okay now, Sharon. You're okay now. It was,
Mine won't
but
have
you're
a come
okay.
back up yet. I also tired of all of those skits. I know. And did you guys also watch the skit with Libby caught her husband with then
But
Genesis?
She finally caught her with Genesis. I
in
saw
Yes,
her
her
in
and
the
house,
parking
she
lot.
went to Genesis' house, and that was so wrong. Genesis couldn't unalive her in there because
Yes.
what's his name? Tiffany told her
Tiffany.
where the key was, and she
yeah.
went. She took the key, she opened the door, and she went into this girl's house.
Now
How are
Tiffany
you so
already got
brave?
knocked out. Why would she tell Libby where to go?
I
That
know.
girl
Exactly.
knocked
And she went
Libby
in there and saw
to the
Terry,
moon.
and oh, Terry got a right hook from Tiffany, although it was meant for Libby. But Libby duck.
And Terry got his nose
I gotta go
busted
watch
or
that
what
one.
is his fault?
I gotta go watch that
Libby
one.
Libby duck and Terry.
Oh God, that was hilarious.
I gotta watch that one.
That one was good. That one was really good. I recorded it, but I was so tired I fell asleep at 3:30 in the morning.
I
I said,
hope
okay.
I hope the viewers don't think that's all I do is watch these kids. Please. I do
But that
other
was an
things.
interesting skit,
I
though.
do other things.
Yeah, that's a
Not me. I'm
really
on the 12
interesting
hours,
skit.
14 hours a day. Making
And I'm here wondering, oh yes, what do you guys think about Dale and Mom finding the 40,000?
She
Do
didn't
you
find
think
it. The
that
guy
money
give it to
belongs to
her.
Dale?
Yeah, the guy
The
gave it
guy,
to
the
her.
one of the
The
movers gave
cleaners,
it
the
to
movers,
her.
yeah.
They are the movers.
$40,000. And that girl came and said it was only 600, the $500 to
Yes.
$600 in there. They
So
owe us
who's
a
my
skit.
was she gonna come back to get it, or is that what's her
I
name?
don't know what
Noel's
she's
money.
going to
Is
do.
that
Dylan said
Noel's
he was
money?
going to hand it
Remember,
over.
I was talking to you about
You
that,
asked me
Nania.
if that was Noel's money. And maybe that's why Deja didn't take it?
No,
Maybe
remember Noel took the money. Actually took the money. But when
oh
Dylan
they
opened
did.
the closet,
And there
and
was
he
money
was
there.
looking, it was empty. Nothing was in there. So what
Right.
was he missing? Was he missing a safe? Was he missing
Because it
clothes?
was
What was
because
he
it was
missing?
empty. That's true.
Because he just stand there and looking. So
Yeah.
they did
And he
not bring
said,
a part
Mom,
two of that
it's all
skit.
empty. Mom, it's all empty. So I was
Exactly.
wondering what was he looking for? I thought he meant her clothes or something.
I
So
don't know. But she was packed up already. Remember, she had packed up
yeah, she is.
before,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and she was supposed to go to somewhere else. So she was packed up.
You
So
want me to read
it would
Sharon or
not
you
be her
got it?
clothes.
Okay,
Unless
so
he has a
I'll
safe in
piggyback on
there.
that statement that I gave you. Earlier, I asked Nania if she thinks that money belongs, if it was Noel who stole that money. You remember, Dalton says Noel stole 50,000 from him.
$50,000.
Right.
What if that is Dayland money, but the girl there, Deja found it and take out 10,000 out of it. So that's why it's only
It's
40,000. You
only 40.
understand? So I'm
And
here
it's
wondering
wrapped
if
in
that money
plastic.
belongs to Dayland.
And
And
it's
then
wrapped
Nanya
in
was
plastic
saying
like the
maybe
bank.
it's for the boyfriend.
I think it's for the boyfriend. The boyfriend gave her
Mm,
$300,000. She would not have
yeah.
gone through that. I think that was what was left.
350. and
Yes,
she went through that much
350,000.
money.
Yeah. So I
You
think that's
know,
what is left of the 350,000 that
you know what?
that she
That's
got.
what I mentioned first to Sharon this morning too. And then we were talking, and I was like, oh, maybe it was from Noelle. Maybe she, left it or something.
All right,
Noel,
so
no,
back to the
Noel took
comment.
that and run.
Yeah. I'm here wondering if there's anything else we need to discuss on any other skit. I went back and listened, and she was talking to the lawyer about the papers taking so long. They are supposed to be delivered tomorrow. Okay.
Oh
Oh
boy!
my goodness. So the Daltons are gonna get
Let's
a
go.
divorce.
No crying, Terry Ann and Xiaomin when he
I'm
gets
not
served.
crying. I
When
want
he
him to
gets
get it.
served, out of Terry Ann and Xiaomin, no tears.
I
But
want him
Amber
to get
needs to
it.
call her sister and have Stein come over when the paper comes, or go stay with her sister.
I think
I
she
got
needs
you.
to
I got
move
you, Ruth.
when she
I
gets the
just watched it.
papers.
She asked her lawyer why it took so long to send the divorce paper. She said she called the lawyer. The Dine need to get caught. Oh, they need to get caught. Oh, that's his name.
Yeah, Dane.
Yes, it's despicable. And then is a snake. Oh, you mean Domini? I don't. Mike got 3 women. He's a serial cheater. Yes, I did get those comments when I was on my phone. I think the divorce will turn Anthony into Maybach Mike 2.0. You think so? Well, Amber said he would be happier, right? If they
He'd be
get the
happier
divorce.
out in the world hanging with
Yeah, he would
Wayne
be
than he
happier. So
probably
why
would
won't
be.
we let her go? She's
Yeah,
unhappy. If you
yeah.
love her, let her go.
Let her
Set
go.
her free. Just set her
Set
free.
her free. If you love
Instead of this
somebody, set her
toxicity.
free.
Yeah. Right, Nanya. Shayla strokes Anthony, eager to get what she wants from Anthony. Libby said that my husband. Yes, she did. Tiffany told her where the key was. This Shayla and Anthony started their affair before the wedding. I know Shayla had dreams, and Anthony came over and
No, it
said,
didn't start
I'm
before
not
the wedding.
married yet. Serious
It
ass.
did not, no, not before the wedding. No, it was January 20th, and then they got married the prior October.
Yeah.
I think the other guy money. Okay, Nancy, thank you. I thought she stole that money from the real dad. Okay, thanks, guys. Is she living with Keisha? We're not sure. They didn't show that yet.
Who,
I think
Deja?
it says Dale and find her a place or something like that.
Yeah,
No,
she
said
she
she
had
was
moved
finding
out of
herself a place.
Keisha's.
My thing is, this Terry knows this woman is crazy, yet he's still dealing with her. I am that kind of a mama, protect mine all the time. I'll give him back the wheel when I think he's ready.
I wonder if never mind. Go ahead, Sharon. Forget that.
I'm glad she got the money and he was going to give her the money. Terry is always cheating. I think he should give her back the money because she needs to take care of her son, right? Did she steal it from Dale? And that's exactly what I need
But
to
we
know.
don't know. Did she steal it from Dalen or
He
not?
needs
Or
to
did
check
Noel
his,
leave it?
We
he
don't know
needs to
yet.
check his account.
We don't know yet. Let's see what he's missing from his pocket.
Yeah. Deja stole his stuff. He act like a liquor boy. I know. Amber writes his story though.
Amber writes his storyline.
I'm sorry to say, Amber, but you're making people not like watching Dayland. So you need to ship him back into.
The other day he was coming back after the whole paternity and everything, because if you look at the views on Facebook, he was getting 700 and something thousand views.
I think people want to see Dalen around people that we are familiar with.
Yeah, they want to see him around
like
Anthony.
The guys at the mall, or even silly Anthony. Just back into the realm of SkitLanta.
I used to love those skits at the mall because that big guy, he was so funny.
I liked him. He was
watching
funny.
Those skits.
I think Dalen out there alone is not working.
No.
You know, just out by himself, basically. No Brittany, no connection to no Anthony, no Amber, no anybody.
Kelvin. Remember, he had formed a friendship with Kelvin, and Kelvin left.
And Kelvin is in
So yeah,
Florida, or
he
Florida.
said he's coming back. I saw something on
Oh,
Facebook
Kelvin's
where
coming
he
back.
said he was coming back to
Good.
the skits.
Who is
Yeah,
coming
so-
back?
Kelvin.
Kelvin.
Oh,
I remember he's a divorce lawyer too.
yeah. So maybe
Yes.
he can be Amber's divorce lawyer then. I'm not
Somebody
hearing
always
you
stealing
guys.
his money.
Yeah.
That Dalen need to change his passwords or something.
Dalen
What
needs
is
to
wrong?
change his
Why
bank
are they
account
always
to
in
make
his bank
sure that
account?
Deja 40K didn't find a way to take it out before he gave it to Deja. I know.
I would do the same thing because
Because it
trust
looks
me.
like it's in bank wrap, in bank
Yeah.
shrink wrap,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, it
So
looks
it looks
like
like
that.
it's coming straight from a bank.
From the
Yeah.
bank.
I think it's the money
Alicia
from her boy,
writes
from
her
her
skit
ex.
too. Nancy saying, yeah, you guys told us yesterday. Kelvin was in a movie, but I forget the movie.
Was it
Kelvin
the
did a
Christmas
movie. Oh, that's
movie or
awesome.
another
Sharon,
movie?
will you read my last comment? Tina Straw. Okay, darling, let me just find it. I'm scrolling up because the computer, so I'm checking on my phone to see if I could
Okay.
find it. Nanya, if you find her thing, just read it for me, please. But I'm scrolling on my phone. My screen is frozen.
Tina.
Tina, can you put your
Oh, Tina Stoker, I found it.
Okay, I think I found it.
Remember the $50,000 was transferred in an account of some man's name. Is it that one, Tina?
So maybe this money is for Deja boyfriend. I do.
Marco.
And I hope her and Jacoby get shut down. Okay, so that's not it.
Marco.
Oh, he
His name is
proposed during
Marco.
the party. Which Tina, okay, Gladys was so excited when he been fan to propose. She took
I know, that was so sad.
She
was like,
told
oh
them
my
she
God.
could only get the money if she's married. If she's remarried. Yeah, that's what she told Damini.
Yeah, she said her husband want her to be taken care of. So
Yeah.
that was one of the stipulations for her to get the money.
But she
So-
told them that her daughter is gonna get a sum too. So what are they gonna do? Scam this daughter that money? All
The
scam
daughter just
daughter
came
money?
from jail. The daughter was in prison, so I don't think they'll be able to scam her.
That's good to know.
But I don't like where that twisted the storyline is getting. Damini have Rachel going down on her. She get a bust out Melissa windshield.
That girl is so evil.
And nobody caught her for breaking
Exactly.
Melissa's
With
window.
Sonny's dad, she do the unthinkable with him. Let him do the unthinkable to her.
With Rachel
And
as
then
well.
she injected herself into Sonny's relationship.
Yes.
But still, and then she busted out Mike tires. No,
And
she's
yes.
gonna scam me. And now she tell Miss Gladys to take our daughter after leave because the daughter, whatever. And
she
then
had
now
the girl jumped on. She knew Sonny was coming to get her. And so the secretary got a beat down.
Yeah, because she
Don was
left.
gone.
Because
Set
she
that
left.
girl up.
I don't like the fact that Lisa fired the
Yeah,
Sonny.
it's funny.
I don't like that Lisa fired Sonny because that was a wrongful.
She gonna sue
dismissal.
her. She told Mike today that she's suing her.
Oh, good.
Did you see the skit where
No, I didn't
Sonny
see
was
it.
talking? Sonny talked to Mike today and said she was going to sue Lisa. But
Yes.
she's going to sue them, but she's suing her for the wrong reason. She said she think because she's black. Because she was the only black person that
Oh.
was working there.
Okay.
And she
Okay.
think that is why she fired her, because she's black. So I think she's going to sue her. Mike was trying to
I
talk her
see
out
it.
of
Oh,
it.
yes.
It's right
Tina?
here. The skit.
Tina, yes. I know that Jacoby slept with Miss Gladys' daughter. So that is why.
Yes, and slept with Miss Gladys too.
That is why Miss Dominique come up with a plan for Miss Gladys to get rid of her daughter.
Yes,
Because she
because
says
they
the
didn't want
daughter
to
would
know.
ruin everything. So they don't want the daughter to get any money. I don't understand. And then Dominique lies about the doctor stating that she can't take her birth control. It make her
Because
sick.
she want to get pregnant for
And
Mike.
I hope
She
she
wants to
won't get pregnant. Then says she's talking to her attorney right now. There's another. My computer
Another
is giving
skit
issue.
drop. Did a skit drop?
Who
They
is
says
talking
she's
to the
funny.
attorney? Sonny?
I see Sonny.
who is talking to the attorney, guys? Just put it in the chat. I'm looking at it on my phone.
I don't see one yet.
But that doesn't make sense. Miss Gladys only get this money before her deceased husband if she remarried. That should have been a red flag right away. Damn, it was a movie called Married to a Psychopath. And ever since she came back to SkitLanta, she's acting like she's a psychopath.
Oh, is that where she was at?
Yeah. Mike goes on The Real Housewife Atlanta and be playing Portia love interest. Seriously, but Portia have a girl, so how can that be? So okay, I might play my Portia's love interest. Isn't Portia in love with what that girl name again?
Who's Portia?
Portia and Atlanta, housewife of Atlanta.
Oh.
I don't really watch that.
Girl.
I don't really watch it.
I haven't seen it in a long time, but I used to watch it a lot. Yeah. But Okian might be Portia love interest when Portia is with a... okay, let me leave that alone. She's talking to her attorney right now. Did you see that Mike is going to agree on this? Scamming someone is wrong, and especially elderly people. I know, Dolly. When I saw that skit, it turns me off. That's why I did a shorts on it. But maybe I didn't put the right word in it because it's not doing that good on that short. But all I know that it's really wrong for what Bethany is doing. She shouldn't be scamming the elderly like that. That is unacceptable. They shouldn't be scamming nobody. And speaking of scamming, Dan and Lauren.
Oh, God.
Dan put his foot down and said she's not going to Atlanta. She's staying there, wherever there is, LA or Miami. They're staying in Miami because he wants her there. And she said, Dan, don't make me choose. So he thinks
I want to see what happens if he.
And he said, but I give you a Chanel bag. I give you anything you want.
I want to see. I think he's going to force her because remember he's looking at 40 years in prison. 40 years for domestic things. 40 years. So he's probably quite capable of keeping Lauren locked. Like locked away, ball and chain type locked away.
When I saw that last night, I was cracking up because I say that is so deserving. The two scammers are together.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened to Mr. Big because Mr. Big buy her car. Mr. Big bought her the house.
And he went on a trip. He's gone on some trip, and he said when he comes back, he was going to give her that time for her to get herself sorted out.
Okay.
Because he realized she was acting funny. And he said he was going away. I don't remember how many weeks.
Yeah, I think I saw the one before that.
He said when he comes back.
Okay.
And I can't wait for Michael to find out that Bethany is not who she said she is. But I'm wondering, guys, do you think Mike will get caught first with Lisa, or will it be Bethany get caught?
Mike. With the scamming?
Yeah.
I think both of them might get caught at the same time.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good point. What audience? What do you guys think? Do you think Mike will get caught first, or the panel here is saying that Mike and Lisa and Bethany will get caught at the same time? Do you see that happening? Or Lauren, will all three of them get caught at the same time? Lauren and Dan with Mr. Big. Mr. Big find out that Dan is with his girl because he says Lauren is a girl that you marry.
Well, Lauren needs to come back to do the podcast, so I think hers might happen first. whatever happens
Mm.
with Lauren, because he
Yeah.
has to do the podcast. So I think Mike and Dom are going to take a minute.
Oh no. Honestly, I do not want them to scare Miss Gladys because
No, I
no,
don't either.
I don't want them to do that to Miss Gladys
It's
because
so
no matter if
sad.
it's a skit or whatever, she's an elderly and elderly get scammed a lot, you know?
I
And she's
agree.
talking to the wrong person, telling her, say, you can't trust people nowadays. And she sound like she trusts them. And this is how the elderly, and they're showing you, this is how the elderly get scammed. And
Yes.
when I saw it, I felt my heart just break. And I said, please let Jacoby have a heart and not do what they're planning to do. Although Damani is saying, oh, we're going to make sure she's okay. But they can have access to her money. Where is Damani money? Doesn't she have money?
I know. What happened to Dom's money? She has money.
Remember, she lost. Remember when they lose the place? When I don't know when she had gone to Florida, something happened.
Yeah.
And when they came back,
Oh,
they near
Rashal
didn't
messed up the
almost didn't have a
paperwork or
place.
something. The
They almost
finances.
didn't have a place, and that's
Yeah.
how she got entangled with Sonny Dad because he was
Oh,
investing in
Right.
whatever. Yeah.
1 minute, guys. So Dolly says here, Dolly, let me see. Dolly says, Sonny told Mike she's suing Lisa, and Mike's trying to talk her out of it, saying she's getting him involved because Darren is his business partner.
That's too bad.
Exactly.
So her because she fired her for no reason. She didn't do anything wrong.
No.
I agree with Charmaine the same time. Tina, what you agree with her with?
Because I've been saying so much things.
Well, you know what? Can we
Oh,
back?
the Dom for Dom and Mike to get caught at the same time.
Yeah, okay,
Can
that
we
makes
back
sense.
up a little bit on the Lisa point and Sonny? So Lisa said she fired Sonny. She told Mike because even if you can't prove it on her background, and Mike said yes, she did have an altercation with Dominique's employee. So and then Lisa said that's violence. So it stands. That was on the last skit with Lisa and Mike.
Yes, that's what she says.
So it's not a matter of like it's in her background check, the actual background check.
But
the
it's not on
fact
her
that
background.
I think Mike said, yes, she had a violent, something incident.
No, Dominique was the one who told Lisa first. Dominique
No,
told
I
Lisa.
realized that.
Yes,
know.
Dominique told Lisa that is why she went and fired her because when she said,
And
"Oh,
then Mike
Mike,"
backed
when
it
they were
up with
talking
the
about the money, and Lisa said, "Oh, Mike is always looking out for people
Mhm.
because he asked her to get a job for somebody and blah blah." And then she
Right.
said, "Sonny," and Dominique said, "Sonny." And
I saw
started
that.
describe
Yeah.
her, and then she said, "Oh, she's the one who want to come between me and Mike,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
she still want Mike, and and she started to tell her everything." And then that was why Lisa went back and fired Sonny.
And fired
It was
Sonny.
because yes.
And then Mike was trying to say, "Oh, well, give her a job back." And she said, "Did she
No.
have a violent problem?"
And she said yes, but it was not just, it was Dominique was also the cause of it. That's what Mike said to Lisa.
It was, yeah, and she still said she's fired.
Yeah, she said she's still fired. But she should have asked her about it and how it happened. Talk to her, let she explain.
What happened?
You all see how upset Dan was when he see Wayne Amazon special.
Yeah, he was being real weird.
No, but being weird. You know what? She did not tell Don that she was coming on the thing.
No,
she told
didn't
Mr.
tell
Biggs.
him.
She told Mr. Biggs that she was going to come on it, so she was mixing up the men.
Did not tell them. And then Dan
she
said,
keeps saying, "Remember I told you," and he said, "No, I remember something like that."
Told
something
the wrong
that
guy.
big.
Dan said, "Maybe you told the wrong guy." She did tell the wrong guy. She told Mr. Big, not Dan.
Of course, she told the wrong guy. Oh my God!
This is yes. So I think Lauren will be the one who get caught first because of Dan and Mr. Big, because they're gonna both see her. Dan is going to says his girl is in a special with
with
And
Country
Mr.
Wayne.
Big is gonna, but then again, there's two girls, so maybe Mr. Big won't realize it was his girl that was
Oh,
putting the coat
Lauren. Yeah.
onto onto Wayne.
Good point.
Oh
So
God,
maybe
that's a
they
mix up.
won't know because there is Tamara and then there is her,
Lauren.
Lauren. So maybe they won't know that it was Lauren is Mr. Big Girl or it is
Or
Tamara.
Tamara. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, getting caught. But I
I
really,
can't wait till
yeah, Steffi Mac, that money
yeah.
needs to get her karma. She is too much. Mike's protesting himself because he told Sonny to let him talk to Lisa. I hope Sonny sues Lisa. Of course, I hope she sues her. Wait until Dominic find out Lisa sleeping with Mike. The house of card is coming down. I hope so too, because anybody who invested with Darren is gonna end
Darren,
up losing their money because
They're
they're
gonna
gonna
Darren
lose their
lose
control
money.
the
every
money.
cent because Darren is going to say all of them are in a clique. Mike,
Yes.
Exactly.
Wayne,
He wants Wayne. Wayne,
Anthony.
he's not getting Wayne's money.
He's not getting Wayne's
He's not
money. He
getting
wants
Wayne's
Wayne's
money.
money, but he's not getting it.
He
He's not.
got Anthony's.
He's
He gave
pressed.
Mike a return, but Mike won't invest more, which is a good thing.
No,
But
he said he will. Mike
he
met
finally
with
said
him
he
and told him
will
that he will. Yes,
on
because
those
Lisa
silly
talked to him
mattresses or
into it.
something. Is it the
Lisa
mattresses?
talked Mike into it, and Mike met with Darren and said yes he will.
I
So
want
remember, he's
somebody to
also
get
getting Mike
Anthony.
getting money from the insurance company. So Darren don't even know about that money that he's getting from. He's talking about that 300,000, which he almost finished spending already.
Yes.
So, so yes, so I think he's going to invest 150 or whatever. I don't
Okay.
remember the
Oh yes,
amount,
because he
but
wants
he
a
said he
larger
would.
return. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't like how he is, Charmaine. Mike is treating Ralphie because he's telling Ralphie that Ralphie don't have
Always
any
treats him
money.
bad. He always
You
treats
can
Ralphie
imagine,
bad.
and Ralphie was the one who constantly bail him out of stuff when he had that money, when he got that money. But
But
Ralphie had the
Mike's
money.
farm
He
is
said
going to
he
be
just
pretty heavy
Jocelyn
too.
don't want them to take all that money out of their account at one time.
Yeah.
Mike's going to have some rough karma because he's doing all kinds of things to Ralphie
He's
and
gonna end up losing it all. Okay, so my thing here now, Antoinette, I don't think Larry really cares right now. I think he really just tired of Bethany. Yeah, so guys, that skit this morning. You're
I
so
didn't
correct
see
on that.
it. I didn't see it.
it was good.
Bethany
She was talking
gaslighted
to her
her mom
mom.
this morning
It
into
was
saying
good.
that her mom doesn't love her because her mom
Yeah,
wouldn't lie to
wouldn't
Larry for her.
lie for her. I
And the
did a
mom
thread
says
on
that
that
was
one too.
making me feel
It was
uncomfortable.
good.
That is why I wouldn't do it. And she keep on cutting
Yeah.
off her mom and say, Mom, you don't love me. If you
You
didn't
don't
love
love
me,
me. You
then
don't love me
you
because
would
she
do
wouldn't
it.
stand by her lies.
So
That is how a lot of people are. That's another classic Anthony. They gaslight people
Yes.
into doing what they want them to do.
yeah, that is unforgivable on Bethany's part. That it was unacceptable when I saw that. You can't bully your elderly mom into telling lies for you. That is
And that is
unacceptable.
why they don't care. That's how narcissists work. They don't care.
They don't care.
So Bethany, Dom, and Anthony and Shayla should be in one of those institutions together then.
They might eventually.
I like. Can you go to the message above? Wait, that's not the right one. There's a message. Let's see. Can you go up the
If you
message
see the
about?
message, read it for me.
Okay, can you go up one more or whatever you just clicked? I don't know if that was up or down.
Whose name?
They'll go up one. I don't remember. It was about Puerto Rico.
Oh, okay. All right.
This one.
Larry needs to
Oh,
just tell Bethany the truth. We went to Puerto Rico instead of Miami because we figure you would show up and ruin the trip. Yes, he
I
should.
think that is a good idea, Hope. I think that's what he should do. Just tell her where they actually went. Because they
She's going to
figured she
find
would
out
show up.
eventually.
She would show up and she would mess up the whole trip. At least he wouldn't be sitting there lying, and now he's worried about JT, the boyfriend. Now he's tripping on Bethany, his wife. Were you with another man? And that's what Larry gets for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't like that scene either because I don't like adult getting children involved in a lie.
Yeah, in a lie.
He's telling the children them to lie, and then he's lying to his wife. And that is,
Yes.
in my book, that is unacceptable.
That's not acceptable.
You should not put children in that situation, because when they start
Not at
turning
all.
around and lies, then you can't blame them because the daughter said, "No, I need a car. You have to buy me a car. If you don't get me the car, I'm going to tell her."
Well, that's
you know
what
what I mean?
Brooke is already
You're gonna
telling him.
lose
She's already
respect.
blackmailing him.
Yeah,
Brooke is,
that is
I mean,
how you
she's
get
joking,
disrespect.
but she's still saying that.
No, she's serious. She's not really joking.
I'm
joking.
trying to.
She
I'm
wants
trying
a
to.
car.
I'm trying to give her some grace. I mean,
No, she's not. She mean it.
She wants the car.
she
Exactly.
is serious. Brooke wants a car.
Yes, he is, Carolyn. Stephen, yeah. Dominic talks Mike into the other investment with Jacoby, 375,000. I hope he lose it all.
He talked it into that. Is that
Yeah,
the one
because
we were
it's
talking about?
700,000. So no, they were doing 250,
Uh-huh.
250 and 250, but I don't think Rafi is going to do it. So
No, Ralph
I hope
says,
not.
Justin says no. And now I saw a skit with Mike telling Ralphie that Jocelyn don't have any money. He don't think Jocelyn have any money.
Where would Jocelyn have money from? She got, I don't know where her Airbnbs are, or, where would she be making money from?
So
she
that's
just
what the
bought a
skit there
$1,000
saying.
bracelet for her kid. So, and she said, what's her name is broke.
I'm here looking to see if there is another skit.
Let me check.
I wish I could pull up YouTube. And I wish I could pull it up, but for some reason, YouTube is not YouTubing.
Don't do anything.
Yeah, the screen is frozen again, so I have to be on my phone. I was trying to see if I could pull up that skit so we could watch it when he's telling his brother that Jocelyn doesn't have any money. Jocelyn has money with all her businesses. Yeah, she does. Maybe she don't have the cash, but she have it liquid. It's not liquid, right?
Yeah,
so she have it liquid. In the business. And Carolyn said, "Oh no, where's Grandma? Mike stays slow." Carolyn said, "Oh no, where's Grandpa? Where's Grandpa? Mike stays slow." I know it looked like Uncle the Grandpa have sense in that family. Will Anthony have a follow-up conversation with Rolanda? I'm wondering, they haven't showed that yet. J Diva has money with all her businesses.
What businesses does she have? I haven't seen J Diva go to work. What did I miss?
And Marian said she had money from when she was in the streets. She had gas money from what she used to do.
They have about 3 or 4 stores. Remember they were
I forgot that fast. Yeah, I'm so stuck on her getting married to Rafi. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and then this one says, Antoinette says, "I hope Larry do talk to Bethany mother and find out that she went to Miami, and I believe Bethany gonna get called first." Remember when she was in Miami, she got into a heated conversation in the hotel.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if they had recorded it so she would get exposed on the internet, so they'll find out that she was in Miami. I'm wondering if that's what's gonna happen, because she was really rude to the people then. And Carolyn says J Diva owns property and stores.
I forgot about the stores, Carolyn.
She owns some stores.
I forgot the stores.
So she have money. So I do not know why Mike is saying this to her right now.
It's just because Rafi told him that they're not going to dry their account. They're not going to take that kind of money out of their account. That is why he's saying it.
I agree with her totally. Yeah. And do you guys have anything else that you want to talk
on? I want to see another Anthony skit before the day end, because I want to see him get slapped.
I promise to slap him.
Amber promised to slap him. I want to see him get slapped.
I'm tired of Anthony for one day. I want to get him get served. with papers.
I was just shocked about that skit that drop, and I wish we could have seen it better.
He
When Anthony tells Amber
threatened her.
she was the fault. When Anthony tells Amber it was her fault he cheated, that is unacceptable.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is unacceptable, really and truly.
How's he gonna
But
blame
you know, he's
her?
going to say anything that comes to his mind.
That's true, to protect himself. You're right, Shaman.
He's going to say anything. He wants to play mind games. And remember, Piari remember one day Shayla was asking Piari if Anthony was green, and Piari said no, Anthony's a calculating person.
Yes.
Yeah.
He is not green, but he will, whatever he does, he's calculating.
He's crazy.
Exactly. So he's more than right now. He's
I
losing
hope
half
Amber
his
can
mind.
stand up to him, though, because right now she's standing up to him, and with what he just said, serve him the papers. Because at this point, Amber should know that he's got some screws loose. She did tell him that.
But Amber just said it, that you're not only a narcissist, you're also mentally unstable.
Yeah, and he is.
Okay, so Carolyn says, Bethany took money from their company account. I hope she get audited.
Yes, she did.
Nania, she has stores and Airbnb. She does.
Yeah, Tina, I forgot.
I am ready for him to get served. He threatened Amber. We're coming for him, Nancy.
Everybody ready to go? You got the assignment?
We're going to Atlanta for Anthony.
SkitLanta, Georgia.
Is she cook lasagna for dinner tonight?
Have gone last week when I was on spring break.
Shaman, you look like somebody. You sitting to the side.
No, I said we should have gone last week when I was on spring break.
Oh, there.
Yes, we should have. I
mean, he just want to justify what he did. And the only way he can justify it is to blame her, to bring her friend into the house looking like that. But then it's going to be, but what about that first night when you said because you were drunk? That means...
Oh, did she really SA you, Anthony?
Exactly. If you said I was the blame for bringing her, and now you said you were drunk when you started, so that does not make any sense.
Because she SA'd me, so I'm sure Amber's gonna say, she SA'd you.
I know you're blaming me because the way she was dressed and all of that. So he's trying to...
He's throwing, what do you call it? Throwing the spaghetti, like I love to say.
Yes, he's throwing spaghetti against the wall, and it's not sticking.
And it's not sticking.
Marianne said it best.
He better start to throw the meatballs.
Yeah, he doesn't want to take the blame.
Definitely. All right, let me get some comments here. Okay. So Marianne says he's trying to find someone to blame because he doesn't want to take the blame. He has to take the blame.
Marianne.
Amber didn't tell him to go put his what is it?
Pickle.
His little hot dog. Where the hot dog should go.
Size 2.
Are the little, you know, the little weenie? The little candy
Vienna sausage.
The sausage. Where that's supposed to go. Oh, Lord, cover up Shayla. And I've been married 28 years. No woman comes to my house dressed like Shayla.
Mine either, Nancy.
But I don't have nobody coming to my house that dressed like Shayla. I have no friends like that. I don't see friends like that.
No,
so I don't have to worry about them coming dressed like whatever because I don't have friends like those.
Yeah, me either.
Both of them are wrong, and Amber is doing too much. A wife wouldn't be walking in my house dressed any kind of a way and checking my husband.
Now, yeah, and the way she used to check Anthony.
Yeah.
Like Delicia checks Amon.
Yeah.
Especially at the party.
That's unacceptable. These women nowadays don't have no respect for them, man. He left her for Shayla. There was...
No, he ran away from home.
Let me go back to this one. Nancy?
He ran away from home, Nancy.
Exactly.
He didn't leave her. He ran away. And he ran to Dalen's house.
Because he was trying to diffuse the situation. He knows if Amber is mad, she will cause harm. So he makes sure he stays out of that.
Yeah.
Okay. And there was one skiing ago, or maybe skit, that Anthony told Amber she's worried too much about Shayla.
Exactly, Marion. Make up
He
his
will never
mind.
touch Amber again. Oh, he might go touch Amber again. Mind games. Yep. Run, Amber, run. Amber
Run,
now run
Amber.
away. Out, move out, Shayla. Both are wrong. Of course, they need to get therapy. Right now, they're throwing shots.
I'm not saying Amber is
They both
wrong.
need
No.
therapy.
Mm-mm.
He
Why
said
is
he was
Amber
not
wrong?
all that drunk. He
Wait,
was that drunk. Him
wait.
something couldn't.
No.
It couldn't play. His
Yeah,
thing
We
was
because he
the
does
needed
not, he
are
does
both
not
testosterone.
want to
wrong.
make it fit. If you are a man and you're drunk and somebody use you, you're not going to tell people that you were drunk because you're ashamed to know that
Yeah.
you
No, I
might be
want to know
that
what that
weak.
comment meant.
You're drunk, you might be that weak. So you're going to make it look like, oh, I was not all that drunk. I was only pretending to be drunk.
Exactly.
You're going to,
Just for him to
it's an
look good.
ego thing. If you
Exactly.
see when he woke up the next morning, you knew he did not know what was going on the night before.
Exactly. But she knew because
Of
she was
course.
not drunk.
And she was gaslighting him and telling him, but you were not saying all that last night. You were telling me this and you were telling me that and you were doing whatever with me. And so she's the one who planted all those things in Anthony's head
For
when he
that
was now
comment,
sober.
that said they both need to go to therapy, I think at some point people need to realize therapy is not going to work. Amber doesn't care. So why would she go to therapy? She's fed up. She's ready to move on. She said it 1,000 times. So why go to therapy
Okay,
at this
Steffi
point?
Mac. Hold
I'm
on,
sorry.
Steffi Mac. I'll read your comment. Is it the one on the screen?
No, it's up some. It was a
Um,
one-liner.
okay, she says, you all know what Amber said about Shayla. Knowing how to talk to a man is to get what she wants, is what hurt him. And then Marianne says, forgiving. Let me see if I can pull that up. Steffi, what is that? Laughing. I agree that Larry should be honest with Bethany. Of course he should be.
I don't even see
Remember,
why he's
Coco told
lying
him
at
that
this
forgiving
point.
himself was gonna be the problem. Ready for my comment? Read my comment. Didn't I just read that comment?
Yeah.
Kai is not Anthony's. Yeah, we think so too. Forgiveness is going.
Anthony can't forgive himself until
Okay,
he realizes what he
forgiving
did.
in going
Am
to
I on mute?
is not going to be easy, but forgiving himself is the challenge. Yeah, it is for sure. I
How do
like
you
that
forgive
comment.
yourself when you don't
Marriage is
accept that you
over.
did something
Yes.
bad?
Yeah. Right now, they both killed that marriage. Of course they did. I'm just looking to see if I see any more comment from Steffi Mac. I think I read it because that was the one I read. Oh, Dominic talks Mike into other investment with Jacoby. Oh yeah, we read that one already. And I read the
Mike is
one that you
stupid.
had here. Says you all know what Amber said about Shayla. Yeah, I read that comment already. And yeah, and that's it. Okay, yes, Sophie says yes.
I need to see Anthony outside of that house talking to
Yes.
somebody, talking to a Rue, talking to a Ben, to hear exactly where his mind frame is.
Yes.
Because him and Amber, going at each other. It's not helping.
No.
He needs to leave the house and he needs to go talk to somebody else. Talk
Instead
to
of sitting
Ben.
in there. I have a
Exactly. Go
comment.
talk to Ben. Tell Ben we will know where his mind is if he goes talk to Ben or somebody else.
I have a comment about people who still want them to go to therapy. Would you go to therapy if you knew you wanted to get a divorce? If you know in your gut, in your heart, you are done, would you go to therapy?
She was done the last time and she went. She said she was done.
She was not like she is now. Today, right now, that lady is ready to
Yeah, but
run.
the last time it was even worse than now. I mean, now it's just
well, now
talking
she's
back and
grown,
forth.
Xiaomin. She's grown into herself.
Yes, but the last time he was actually living with Shayla. He was actually in a relationship with
I wouldn't
somebody
go to
else.
therapy with that fool.
Exactly, and that's what
Exactly.
I'm saying, because he was in a relationship with
Oh,
somebody else. He was
yeah,
actually sleeping with Shayla, doing
yeah,
everything with Shayla. He went to Jamaica with Shayla,
yeah.
and they were going to therapy.
I
Now
bet
they're
I wouldn't go to
together.
therapy.
Now
Not
they're
this
living
time.
together in the same
She's not
house.
gonna go now.
No, not this
That's
time.
what I'm saying. But it would be easier now to go than the first time when
Yeah,
she
it's
said she
true.
was going because of
If you're
her.
ready to go, I'm sorry. If I think if you are really ready to go, like really dead set, you're done. You're not going to
Yeah, but
go.
if it is
Why
suggested.
save something you don't want?
Yeah, but
That
the thing
marriage
is,
is
if it is
dead.
suggested and she said no, she's done, then I would say okay. But nobody suggests that they do and go anywhere. If
I
the
think
court
my point's
says,
not getting across. I
yeah,
think I'm not getting through. If you are done, like done, you're not going to go to therapy. You are going to get your clothes and leave.
but she's not doing that.
That's where I'm going. So if she stays in that house with him after all these weird old things he's saying, then I would think, okay, what's going on? But right now I'm still standing with her. I'm standing on a 9 instead of the 10. But if she keeps staying in that house, is she gonna give in? Is she gonna give in, chat? If she keeps staying there, are they gonna come to throats,
I
to
don't know
odds
because she
where
said today, when we get everything settled, the house and everything else
yeah,
settled. So I don't think she's going to leave there until the judge
until it's
actually
done.
settled everything. I don't think
Okay.
she's going to leave there until all of that is settled.
Yeah, because I keep seeing this therapy thing and I'm wondering the weight of her just spilling her guts to him and telling him I'm done with this and telling him why, and he's just putting up blocks every like he's playing
But
football or something.
but
He's just blocking everything.
if it is a court ordered therapy, then she will do it.
Yeah,
You can
I
keep your
agree. I
money.
agree,
I'm not going
Charmy.
to therapy. You can keep
But
your money
she wants the money because she said today that when we settle the house
when
and
we settle the
everything,
house. Yeah.
so that means she is not going to leave until she, if she wanted to leave, she would not even have to get a lawyer to do anything. She could just walk
Exactly. Should
away.
have left.
But the
She
fact
could
that
just
she
leave.
went
Yeah.
and she got a lawyer, and then the lawyer is saying she can get 50%, she can get equity from the house and all of that, that means she is going to be collecting. She
Yeah.
wants to collect because, yeah, we said she
But
has her
she
own
did
money.
suffer though. She suffered like hell for 2 years.
Of course she did.
And they're still making her suffer again.
And she's
Okay.
still suffering.
I think at the end of the
I'm
day,
tired.
no, no,
Honestly,
no.
I'm
I think at
tired.
the end of the day, whatever happened, she's going to be very happy.
Yeah, she will
But
be.
if,
That's
but
true.
okay, so let me ask a question. This is another question. Where would this storyline, what do you think this storyline would do if they actually get a divorce? How would they move the storyline forward without the two of them
She
together?
would have to be pregnant right now. Otherwise, if they did that, she'd either be pregnant right now and find out, or give them a separation. That way, you don't tear them apart altogether. Because people want the Daltons, right? And we know Anthony's going to find a way to be around Amber. He's going to come to the restaurant. He's going to come wherever he can find Amber.
I
So
think at the end of the day, if it reached that bad, I think he might give her the house just to
Yeah.
be able
I
to
think
come
he
to the
might give her the
house.
house so she'll, yeah,
So
Yes, he
he
would do
can
that.
he
come to the
might.
house. I think
He
he
might give
would,
her that
because you
house.
know he's still going to want to come to the house.
Of
But
course
he
he
might just
is.
put her name on it or
Because
whatever. But
that's his
I think
home.
he's going to want to have a connection with
He's
her.
not letting Amber go somehow, some way. He ain't
I
letting her
know.
go. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Sharon.
Yeah, so Amber, everybody is asking, and honestly, this is my opinion. I honestly think both of them should go to therapy. Amber goes to her own therapy, he goes to his therapy, and then they can meet in the middle. But throwing shots at each other, she's telling him stuff, but he's not listening. So Anthony
Yeah, that's
needs,
true. He's not
he
listening.
needs, he needs, he needs somebody who would actually be honest to him, because Amber thought that she could have gotten Wayne to let Anthony knows that Amber's actually is a good wife. But Wayne is so chicken foot, him run away.
He is chicken foot.
No,
He's
he is.
afraid to get involved because Wayne feels guilty. And Wayne
Exactly,
is
and that is
guilty.
the only reason why he left, because he
Wayne
knows
is
that
guilty.
whatever is happening right now, he's also a part of it.
He's a part of it,
He's a
and they
part
keep
of
letting
it.
him skate by.
Yes,
He's
he's a
not
part
taking
of
any
it.
accountability
Guys,
for what he
okay.
did.
What I was saying this is that Anthony and Wayne, I need to see Anthony gets therapy. And then when he's in therapy, they invited Wayne to that therapy. So Anthony can actually be 100 with
And
Wayne
talk to Wayne.
to
I
tell
like
Wayne
that.
what is triggering him with Amber. And I think if he does that, that would be the right step in the right
I like that.
direction.
That's good.
Even if he get the divorce paper served, they're not gonna get a divorce right now. It can't take 30 days. It can't
It
take
can take
they're not
up
longer,
to
gonna-
3
right?
years. The
Tomorrow.
lady said it
Yeah.
can take years
Exactly.
if he contests
So-
it, and I think that's what he's going to do.
So
He's
what we
gonna contest
have
it.
to look at, just look at the nuggets. Anthony, we are seeing that he's spiraling out of control. 1 minute he's asking her nice, and next minute he's accusing and he's blaming. You know what I mean?
It's like he's like a seesaw. He's
yeah,
going
he's
back
not
and forth,
taking
back and forth.
accountability for his action.
Because he's trying to
So
find a way.
now, I need them to bring back. It would be nice to see them bring back Coco to get Anthony back into reality, and then suggest that he sees a therapy. When he's in therapy, they should show us how he's dealing. He has to come to grips to know, says, this is Wayne is a thorn in my marriage. And I have forgiven my wife for Wayne. I do business with Wayne. And then he can invite Wayne to that therapy. That way they can be as men to let him, I need Anthony to be 100 with Wayne.
He
And
needs
then
to
doesn't
be.
need therapy for that. He doesn't
And
need
Wayne
therapy
needs
for
to be
that.
held accountable. He hasn't
He
been
can
held
go to
accountable
Wayne and
yet.
have a man-on-man discussion. He doesn't really need
Yeah,
therapy
they
for
can,
that.
but
He can
you
go
know
to
what?
Wayne
But
and say,
sometimes, yeah,
listen,
they can. But
yeah,
Wayne
he
can
can
come to
do
the therapy too, because Anthony is having an issue, and we are all seeing the issue from the beginning. The reason why they take us back and they're breaking up with Dalton and doing what they're doing with them right now is because they get back together without breaking. They break them, and it was really bad, but they put them back together fast without gluing them properly together. You know what I'm saying? And then now there were still cracks in that relationship, and it was never fixed. Nothing was dealt with. No boundaries was put in place, and Amber just take back Anthony's nonsense, and she just being the perfect wife.
And
there's
she's
nothing in
paying
perfect
for that
wife.
again. So
You know
now
what I
she's
mean?
paying again.
So now the
I
reason why I
was.
think they break that is for us to see how they're gonna mend this relationship, because I don't think they are going to be given let them get a divorce. Maybe they'll separate, but I think they're going to fix them the way a marriage couple need to fix. And I'm only saying this because of what Calvin's sister said. She and her husband divorced, and then they're back together.
And you
So I
can.
think
People
that's
get
what they're
married
gonna do
all
with
the
the
a lot
time.
of people
Daltons.
do that. A lot
They
of
do
people
it all
marry
the
more than
time.
one time.
They
Second
do it
marriage,
every day.
third
They get
marriage.
married to the same person
Okay,
again.
remember what Amber said to him. And I think maybe that is one of the clues. She said, I did my dirt, because this
Yeah.
marriage was built on lies.
On lies.
And
she's
Hi, one
owning it.
journey.
Hi,
How
one
are you?
And
journey.
it was built on lies for truth, because Anthony went into the marriage thinking that this is my wife. Trust me, he did not go into the marriage to do dirt on anything. He went into the marriage and thinking that this was his wife. Shayla came in, and Shayla was Amber's friend. Shayla came to the house, and Shayla plotted and schemed until she got her way. The only reason why Anthony still stayed with Shayla was because of what he learned about Wayne.
Yeah.
Because I think if he did not learn that about Wayne, you'd break up with Shayla and you'd maybe confess to Amber and said, listen, such and such, and I was drunk and then whatever. If that dirt was not out there for Amber, Shayla would not get the chance to be with Anthony after that two initial time. So they both have hands in this. Both of them. And they need to sit and sort it out. The other thing I'm
This
upset
comment.
about. Huh?
I want to hear your comment, your thoughts, and then I'm
Yeah.
gonna read the
No, no,
comments.
no. The other thing I'm upset about, right, is and Amber keep talking about Shayla. Why is she actually doing buddy with Shayla? I understand, and I just want to just say this real quick. I understand if this podcast and Wayne invited her to the podcast and said, oh, Shayla, but just like when they were in the music business and Shayla bring the music. If Wayne had said, oh, Amber, these girls having a podcast, would you want to be part of it and blah, blah, and she said yes. Shayla invited her. She could still do it, but she did not have to be, she does not have to be friends with Shayla. She
I
does
don't
not have
think
to be
it's
going to
being
Shayla's
friends. I think
house.
she wants answers.
Yeah, but she don't have to be friends with Shayla to get what she want answers for.
Well, you know how
What answers she
devious Sheila
wants?
is.
Yeah, but what answers does she want? That is everybody is
I think
asking.
she's
What are
trying to
the
find out
answers?
about Kai's conception date.
Yeah, but
Because the
Anthony
question
told her
she's
already.
asking,
Anthony told her that it
I
was
know,
after
but
that night.
you don't think she
So
wants to support that with information?
I don't
I
think Sheila
would.
is ever going to tell her.
I wouldn't
I
believe what
don't think Sheila is ever going to
anything
tell her.
Anthony said. And Shayla, I agree with you. Shayla is out. She's not answering those questions. She'll
Exactly. She's
answer other
never
questions,
ever.
but not those.
Maybe he needs to talk to Dalen.
Ah,
Maybe
that's
she needs
a
to
good
talk to
point.
Dalen because Dalen used to tell Anthony everything back
Exactly.
then. So maybe she have a conversation with Dalen. Dalen can tell her,
Definitely.
oh yes, this was what blah blah blah, whatever. Because Dalen would fill her in on everything. He knows all of Anthony's secrets.
Okay, you're correct, and she should. All right, so she's not thinking clearly there either. So Sabrina says, so she wants money because if she was that tired, she would have leave.
And that's not necessarily true. It
And
doesn't mean she
I
wants
think she
money.
tell
let me
herself
just
that
take
she
some comments because they need the comments read. If Amber don't want to go to counseling, can the judge force her to go?
Antoinette answered that and said no. There's an
Okay.
answer from Antoinette in there.
Anthony needs to do what Ben said, focus on Kai. He will need to rely on Amber once the truth comes out about Kai.
Mm-hmm.
Amber hasn't been in this marriage long enough to be a good wife. Excuse me? Amber has been a good wife to Anthony. She cooks for him. Yeah, she has never been. And even when he has the heart attack, Amber was the one that sustained the home. Ro gave him some money to invest, let him some, I think it was 2 million to invest. But it was Amber who was footing the bill. Amber has been a good one. Of course, a lot of people just like to show shots at her. Marriage counseling. Georgia law does not require a couple to undergo marriage counseling before a divorce granted. Because Georgia allow no fault divorce, a judge typically cannot comply.
Thank you,
Okay,
Antoinette,
thank
for
you.
putting
this
that
is
back
Skit
up. We
I
heard
appreciate
that
that,
in on Milk
Antoinette.
TV. Thank you.
Think that's why he doesn't leave the house. He wants to see if she come back.
Maybe so, Marion.
Wayne needs karma. Maybe Wayne will, but it's Wayne's story, so he's not going to get karma. He's writing himself good. I can see him running to Wayne once he gets served with the papers. Yeah, we can see that. Hypocrite, like what Amber is saying, fake. She needs a timeline. People really needs to follow their lawyer advice. If the lawyer says stay in the house for legal reason, then she shouldn't leave.
Exactly,
You're
Carolyn
absolutely
Brown.
correct.
Exactly.
Amber, peace of mind. Investigate everyone around you consistently because people have secret. Own your own win and losses.
That's
You are
right.
absolutely right, One Journey. Thank you. And thanks for being here too. And this one, the screen freezes on me there. So Daylan will not tell on Anthony.
He might. He might feel
And
guilty of
Marian
what he
says,
did
how
to
long?
Amber, so he might.
He might, Shaman. Never know.
How long
Yes,
do you have
I
to
did.
be in a marriage to be a good wife? It's not long, because as soon as you marry a person, you marry them because you love them. And from
No, I
she
think
married
Marion's
him, she
being
never cheated
sarcastic.
on him, right?
No, I think Marion's being sarcastic.
Um, oh, Amber needs to leave Anthony house and turn Anthony move Shayla and Kai at Anthony's house, and Anthony's gonna marry Shayla as his wife. So kudos to him
Oh,
if he does
good.
that.
Let them get married. They can invite us to their wedding.
That's never going to
Yeah.
happen.
Exactly. That's why
Anthony
we'll
is
never get
never, ever
this.
going to marry Shayla. So
That's
you
never
Yeah,
gonna
keep
that's a
on
big
happen.
dreaming.
one.
Anthony
That's
has
never going
no
to happen.
feelings like that for
That's never
Shayla.
gonna happen.
Anthony has his
Mm-mm.
chances when they were on good terms,
I have a
where
quick
he could
question
marry
for you guys.
Shayla.
I think I forgot.
Anthony, remember when Amber served him the paper? If Anthony wanted to marry Shayla, he would have
Yeah, he could
signed the
have been
divorce
married.
paper.
You don't want
He would
Shayla.
have signed those divorce paper and get with it.
Let me ask you two ladies a question, Sharon. I know you have comments. What if Anthony has to grab his chest again? Amber will stay.
Yeah, she
No,
would.
She will.
Yeah, she
I
would
don't
She'll
stay
know.
if
stay.
that happens to him.
She will stay.
She'll
Yeah.
I
feel
don't
guilty
know.
that she caused that. Amber needs to leave Anthony house and Anthony moving Shayla. Oh yeah. So who said I must read some kind of comment? Didn't I read all the comment?
You read
Let
them
No,
me
this
read
already,
was
my
sweetie.
from
second statement.
That was
Who is
just
this?
the end of her.
Antoinette. So
You
where's
read
her?
it.
yeah, Antoinette second,
I
my
read it.
second.
Dalen will not tell Anthony. Yes, I did read that.
Oh.
That was just the end of her, her statement. That's all. We read it, Antoinette.
Remember, Larry Brittany was pushing the first divorce. Brittany, yes,
Yeah, but because
Brittany was
Amber did
pushing the
not
first
even want
divorce.
that
Yes,
divorce. Remember? Brittany
yeah,
was
it
the
was
one who was
Brittany.
pushing her to get it. You have to get it.
Yes,
You have to this because Amber was saying nothing is out there and she didn't want to whatever. And Brittany said no, but you don't know if so Brittany was the one pushing for the divorce, pushing for the amount of money and all that because all Amber said she wanted was a house.
And
All
this
she
time,
wanted was the
nobody's pushing.
house.
Nobody's pushing Amber this time.
Exactly. Nobody's
Amber
pushing
is
Amber this
pushing Amber
time.
this time. So, yeah, exactly.
and Shayla is only good for one thing. I'm sick of Anthony. Remember, ladies, Brittany was pushing the first divorce. Can you read my second statement? Amber needs to leave Anthony house and Anthony move Shayla. Yeah, I read that one.
I read that already.
Yes. Anybody have anything else to add to the? Let me see if there's a new skit dropped.
Listen, and people keep saying that house, there's no lease on that house.
No, there's no
Anthony
lease on
house
that
is paid
house.
for. He borrowed
Yeah.
money against that
I don't know
house.
where that comes
I
from,
don't know where
Shaman.
people like that just start watching the skit. Anthony borrowed money against the house and he defaulted.
And
Remember
he
when he
defaulted.
defaulted 3
Oh, we
months
remember.
and the guy gave him time. The guy gave him, I think, an additional 3 months to pay.
Where is
That
that
was
cute
when
guy?
Ro lent him the money
Yeah,
to
Yes.
invest in a
he's
property,
cute.
and when they sold the money after the property whatever and turn a profit, he sold the
Yeah.
money and he paid the guy back and he even give him a tip on there.
I don't
So
know where
there
they
was
get
no
that lease
lease,
stuff
and you're
from. I
talking
don't know.
Anthony name. That
No,
house
yeah,
came
Anthony did
back.
pay it off. The house is paid off.
Of
Yes.
course,
Yes, the
Anthony
house
paid
The
is
off the
house is
loan
done.
that
paid
was on
off.
the house. He borrowed the loan on the house and he paid it off. But guess
Yeah.
what? If all is said, he could lose that house and he came back with that house during the marriage. So that house came back during the marriage. So it is marital property.
I tried to
Although he
say
had
that,
bought
and
it
people said, no,
before.
no, that's not true.
It's a
Yes, that
marital
is true.
property. But maybe inside Georgia it's different, but it should be marital property because she live in that house.
No, no,
So she is
we mean,
entitled to half of that. Shayla is only good for one thing, and we know that for sure. And she uses her body a lot because she always said you can do the thing to it. I'm sick of Anthony. And Jocelyn says Amber doesn't have a lease on Anthony's house, and the house of the lease is in Anthony's name.
There's no
There's no lease
lease.
on that
There is
house.
no
There's
lease. He
no
paid that
lease.
house off.
There is no lease on that house.
Exactly. Amber wants the divorce. Yes, she does.
You remember, if I don't cut you, you remember there was an argument between Anthony and Angelina, and they were talking about Shayla rented house or whatever, and he said the house that Angelina was bringing up, whatever, and he said, one thing I can tell you, Amber is mortgage free. She's not paying no mortgage on that house. We own that house. She's
Yes.
mortgage free. So
Okay.
people just watch a little thing here and a little thing there. I watch every skit, so I can tell you
Yes.
about it. I spend hours watching skit. I'm old.
Yeah.
I don't have anything more to do. No
Yeah.
grandkids. No nothing.
Okay, so with respect for Amber, please don't give the writers no idea about Anthony grabbing his chest again. Well, I want him to grab his chest, Dolly. I want him to grab it. And I know if he grab it, Amber will stay because I really want to see a
I don't
happy
want him to
marriage.
grab no chest.
And if they don't have a happy marriage, let her go and Shayla can move in and Amber and Dave just hook up. That's it. But who is to say Dave want Amber? That's another thing
That
too,
is
right?
what I'm
So
saying. Dave, look
my
like
comment make a mistake. It should be Anthony to marry Shayla. Okay. Well, they deserve each other. Shayla understand him. He understands Shayla. And Shayla
is
can
for a
beat him
good
anytime
time,
when
not
she
a long
wants.
time. Shayla is only for a good time, not a
Not a
long
long
time.
time.
And remember another thing, guys. Remember, when he was in college, he and Payari had a fling. And
One
Payari
night
came
stand,
back
a
to
one night
Atlanta
stand.
for him. And she knows he was in a marriage with Amber. That is why she was dressing the way she was dressing. So Amber had to check her, but she should have checked Shayla too, right? And Amber doesn't know that Anthony and Pierre have anything in college. And
No.
Anthony was in Pierre's house all that time. I remember she said a statement says, when he's mentioning that he needs to go back to his wife and he doesn't want Shayla and whatever. She says, I'm here waiting. And he said, nobody loves him. And she says, I am here. I'm waiting. And him just look upon her and walk out. You know, so at the end of the day, he is in love with Amber, but he doesn't know how to show it. And the way he's going right now is a no-no. And I think this is pushing Amber to get him to be served, I hope tomorrow, or tomorrow is what? Or by Thursday. If Wednesday or Thursday, maybe he gets served, and hopefully he can grab his chest by then. Anthony doesn't want to marry Shayla. He just wants to spin the block when he can. You know, guys, I'm just reading the comment. You know what came into my head? What if they do get a separation? Not a divorce, a separation. And then he'll be in an entanglement with Delicia. That would be a nice karma for Shayla. What do you guys say to that?
You talk to us?
People talking about this is a skit, and everybody is making it look like it's going to go blam 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 blam. If the lawyer was the one who said to Amber that as long as Anthony's name is on that house, regardless if it is his company, she's entitled to equity from that house. You want to tell me that the lawyer does not know what she's saying?
I know. She deserve off. And right now we have some people
You
in
don't know
here.
if it's going to be half, but equity. And the
they do
first
have
lawyer
equity.
told Anthony that. Anthony's first lawyer told him that as well.
Yeah.
Said, what if you gave her the equity from the house?
Exactly.
So I don't know where everybody coming. Amber don't deserve both two lawyers. Two lawyers said the same thing. She deserved to get equity from the house.
Yeah, you're right. And Charm, what I don't understand with people too, Amber never cheated in that marriage. Anthony did. Anthony brought home a baby. Anthony slept with her best friend. So she should entitle to something. And she was a good wife to him. And then when she take him back, what happened? Did he change? No. Anthony went back to being the same old selfish person that he was. Uncaring. He doesn't think about Amber's feeling. Only Shayla can do no wrong. And Shayla is a great mother when Shayla is not a good mother. So now the baby is gonna be in daycare or what preschool or whatever it is. Hopefully they will find out that Shayla, the baby, comes there with gassing up because Shayla partakes now. So you never know what can happen. There's a lot of twist and turn because Amber and Anthony they could write it that they do get the divorce, and Anthony and Delicia hooked up, and she be the one that get pregnant for Anthony, Delicia, instead of Eman. And that would be Shayla Karma. And
I
then
know Delicia is going back to King right now because Delicia realized that what Iman wants is an open relationship with multiple women. So she was talking to King today and she was telling
she
King
was
how much she
excited,
miss
yes.
him and she was going to be coming back. And she said she told him that she's getting a place in Atlanta so he can come to
Come,
visit.
yes.
That's what she told him, that she's
Yes, I
getting
was
a
gonna
place in
mention that and I
Atlanta
forget. That slipped
so
my
she
mind.
so he can come to visit. So why is she going to bring King to Atlanta if they were not going to have some
What you,
kind of relationship?
Charmaine, you know how the writers like to throw us off. They will give us something straight and then they just throw us off.
Exactly.
So that's what I'm telling people. The storyline can go either ways. Either the Daltons
This is
are
a
getting
skit. It's not
separated
going to
or
go
they're
the
getting
exact
a
way
divorce.
like what the laws have said. I mean, we would like it to be what the law said, but it's not going to go like that.
Exactly.
When Kai name was to be changed, if it was going by the law, the court would have to get the DNA done. They
Exactly.
were
And
not
they
going
didn't
to
do
rely
that.
on any other DNA because by law, to get a name change in the court, they need to prove, the man need to prove paternity.
Exactly.
And they did not do anything. We did not even see what they talk about in the court.
I know,
We
eh?
just
I
heard
thought
that
they
it
were
was
gonna show us
done.
that skit. And they
Exactly.
didn't.
All we heard that it was done. Everything was done, and they came back out, and Kai was now a Dalton and no longer a Coley. So it's not
Exactly.
going to go the exact way. We would love for it to do that, but no. I think at the end of the day, Amber and Anthony will not get a divorce.
Yes. All right. So you hear it here from Charmaine. So remember, today is the 24th of March. So if there's no divorce, then we have to
If
buy
they get a
Charmaine dinner.
divorce, if they get a
We come
divorce, it's going to be about 2 years down the road. Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna take some comments. I'm supposed, I think, reconciliation counseling against their will if one party issues insisted the marriage is irrevocably broken. I don't know. This is the second part. I have to look that up, Antoinette. That was the law. That was during Anne's and Amber wedding. Nobody's going to marry Shayla. He would have that house if it wasn't for Amber. He went broke. Exactly. And a lot of people don't give Amber credit for that, Carolyn. If it wasn't for Amber, he would have lost that house.
But even
It's marital property
Amber said
because
that.
it was
Even Amber
recovered and
said that.
paid off after the marriage. Exactly. And a lot of people not seeing that. Amber will stay should something happen to Anthony. Yes, she would stay. Anthony told Angelina, my wife has a mortgage. This paid for. And Amber has no right to that house in the state of Georgia.
We'll see.
Amber told Anthony today she loved him. She loves him, but she doesn't. She loves him, but she's not in love with him right now because he's been too disrespectful. Give him an aspirin and still leave. Oh God, Carolyn and Steffi Mac. I can't wait to see the new Mrs. Dalton.
Good for
Okay, I
him.
guess. Okay. Yeah, in a weird way, I kind of do think Anthony loves Amber. Yes, he does. But we want them to let him break him, as we says. If they're gonna break him, and then we're gonna see the truth. They're gonna make him become a stand-up guy. I want them divorced. As long as Shayla learns a lesson, and we don't think one journey, I do not think Shayla gonna learn no lesson. Equity and the house are two different things.
The equity is in the house. So it's not that she's getting the house. She's just going to get money from the house.
Right.
Remember, that's all she's going to get, money from the
Yeah,
house. So if the house is fully paid for, all of that is equity.
yeah,
If there's a mortgage on the house, whatever is owing on the mortgage and whatever the house is value, whatever is left after you pay the whatever is owing on the house, that's equity.
definitely. And the law protects both people in their marriage.
Of course.
Anthony has cut up so bad, he's now realizing he really does love Amber. Now he needs to realize how bad of a husband he has been. He now sees he can lose her. Anthony won't find a better wife, and that is true. I wonder if the paperwork is taking so long because she's investigating the house and looking for hidden money because Brittany found missing money. Carolyn, that is possible. He commit adultery, of course, but some people said she can't use that again because she reconciled and they renew the vows. Anthony is hateful. Anthony's being pitiful right now. They know Amber is entitled to her portion of that house. They just want Shayla to have it, which is wrong. He
Shayla
never
not getting
defend
anything.
Anthony. He never defend Anthony. Who never
He
defend?
never defend Amber.
Amber typo. Okay, thank you, darling. Anthony was flirting with Ro right there in the house and then stop Ro wedding. Call Madia to share the house. Delicia told King she's getting a place and can't wait for him to come to Atlanta. Yes, yeah, I remember that. I saw this skit. Amber was cheating on Anthony with Wayne all time, and Shayla seduced Anthony, got drunk, and Anthony was cheating and sleeping with Shayla. The entire marriage. Remember, he told Dalton wants to make sure it never happen again. Everyone again. Ever again. I don't know if the skit can survive as Dalton divorced at this point. The Dalton, I don't know if the skit can survive a Dalton divorce at this point. The views drop with Kai's DNA test and will tank if Shayla get with Anthony. I know. If Shayla get with Anthony, maybe they will lose a lot of people, but maybe they'll generate more people. You never know.
No, trust me. If you read Facebook, everybody says if Anthony and Shayla get back together, they stop watching.
That's what somebody said in my comment also. So if they get back together, if the Dalton divorce, they stop watching. Does not play. Carolyn does not play. Amber could take the equity from the house and buy Anthony out of the restaurant. That is true. No woman wants that kind of love. That is true also. Call Medea to share the house. Come on, Medea. He was emotionally cheating with Rolanda in that house. Charmaine, I think we come to the end of our live now.
Okay, sweetie.
So you have any last words on the Dalton and any skit that we want to talk about?
And as I said before, I want to see what Anthony is going to say to somebody outside of Amber. That is where I will know where his headspace is. Because if talking to Amber, they're just yelling and throwing whatever. But if he talks to like a Rolanda, like the other day when he told her to go talk to Amber and he whatever, and if he talks to like a Ben or even Dalton, then we will know that this is where his headspace is. This is what he's thinking. Is he thinking that he told Wayne he did not want a divorce? So if he goes and talk to somebody else and they ask him, so do you want a divorce? Even when he got even when he served, and if he said, yes, he served, but no, he doesn't want a divorce, then we know he does not want a divorce. And if they ask him, so do you not want a divorce because of money? And if he said, no, it's not that, then we will know that it's not about money. But I want to see him talk to somebody outside of Amber.
Yeah. Nania, what's your last word?
Nothing. I don't have one.
I guess Nanya is fed up.
Amber is so
Okay.
sick of Anthony.
I know she's just tired of Anthony. Amber needs to ask for a restaurant as a part of the settlement. That's a good idea. Carolyn, true, she should. But as we said, Kai, TC, Kai, Eds, Eds and Tail see Kai in a new day. I don't
In a few
understand that.
days. We have not seen Kais in a few days.
Maybe he's in school. I pray the Dalton get a divorce. Anthony crash out. He marry Shayla after all. She is good for. It's a good time and nothing more. Not even Ima wants Shayla. She swing from vine to vine, of course. And he hasn't forgotten Daylan, haven't forgiven Daylan. So he won't talk to Daylan to him. Okay,
Well,
so my last thought is this. I hope they bring back Coco, and I hope they bring back Amber's dad, and also Pastor Chris, because Anthony needs a man figure, and we need to get to the bottom of why he is so antagonistic towards his wife, because she says, I don't want you to hurt another black woman. So we need to know, is Anthony mental?
maybe.
What has he done to another black woman before? Is it cheating? Did he hurt somebody? Is he dangerous? We need to get the backstory from Anthony, right? So we need to see that family dynamic. So maybe we'll get all of that if they make Anthony goes to therapy. Right, Nanya and Charmaine?
Yes. I think we will if Coco comes back. And Coco is going to sit and talk to maybe just Anthony, and she will bring to light some of the things that is going on right now. She might not tell Amber all of that because I don't think she wants Amber to know certain things, but she'll talk to Anthony and she will talk to him about whatever is happening. So let's see.
When Amber find out Anthony, I told Darren about her and Anthony. Anthony is going to be a double. Oh yeah, he's gonna be in double trouble. Okay, I let Iman marry Amber. No, we don't want Iman with Amber.
Heck
No,
no.
hell,
Heck
no, no,
no.
no, no, no.
No.
No, we don't
No.
want that. All
Heck
right, guys.
no.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us.
So we'll see you later.
And we will catch you on the next live. Bye for now, everybody. Thank you.
Bye.
My system is frozen.
Really?
We're still live.
Mm-hmm.
One person says the money is in the wall.